Good day, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you in a long time, what seems like forever. My name is Nick, and you're Yule, and we're going to be stress busting for probably about 3 hours or so if everything works. Now, sorry I haven't live streamed for quite some time, probably back in July of last year. That's a long time ago, isn't it? But I see there's a few of you in the chat box, so I'll say hello to you in a little while. But yes, so although I've tested everything to a degree, I'm not sure if everything's going to work, so it's going to be in the lap of the gods. Some things might be a bit loud, some things might be a bit quiet, so you let me know and I'll alter it. When it comes to the Commodore 64 stuff, I'm using something I've never streamed with before, so there we go. But here we are again. It's been too long. Why has it been too long? Well, work, I suppose, and illness. Well, not bad illness. I lost my voice over Christmas for 4 days. That caused a bit of a problem. So I've been struggling to keep everything, the videos going, but we're pretty good. If you're a member, you've seen the members video a bit earlier on today, and I was speaking in that one. So we're gradually winning as I try and get hold of it. So here we go. No matter what's going on in your world, there's a few things going on in my world. This is the detachment from reality, where all of us fellow nincompoops run around like big bottom anarchists and have a bit of fun. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and thank you for joining me, and we'll have fun along the way. Now, you might watch a bit of the stream, you might watch all of the stream. We'll see how long we go, and if it all works out okay, then Sundays could be the time for me to do it. So who's in the stream so far? Lots of you, so thank you very much. My worry was, because it's a while since I've done this sort of tomfoolery, there'll be no one there. But anyway, thank you. So first of all, thank you to apologies if I miss a few people. You'll be coming in and out, I'm sure. So big thank you to, hello, to Avenging Lettuce, the Lettuce Avenger. He's going to catch that rhino today. Well, there were a couple of rhinos that run through. Hopefully you noticed them to full effect, controlled by, well, me. Mel the Bell says, let the nonsense commence. Well, by Jiminy Jones it will do. Hopefully we get to all the games. If we don't, well, it can always carry on for another time, can't it, really? Hope you're well, everyone. The Supreme Gentleman, hello to you. And also big hello to Njenkin. Who's that? He's found his hat. Hope it's a bit like my one. Al Fairweather's there, who says, wait, what? Don't know what that means. Wait, what? What, wait? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Hello to Doug's. Get in there. Welcome back. I presume you can hear me. I haven't even said that. I could have been saying loads of stuff and no one's hearing me. I presume it's working. Hello to Gumdio and Roland's Reviews in the red corners here as well from good old Barnsley. Tom Higgins there, the man of a million emojis. Who else? Who else is with us to the start? Obed Brinkman. Good old Obed. Hi, Obed. Hola. From the Netherlands. Well, hello, right back at you from the Netherlands. Apparently we got a vegetable shortage at the moment because some of it comes from the Netherlands. I don't know if this is true or not. We got no tomatoes. We've got some tomatoes, no cucumbers. It's due to Brexit. It's another kettle of bull games and the cost of energy and stuff. But anyway, big hello to you, Obed. I know you've got nothing to do with tomatoes or cucumbers or anything else like that I'm aware of. Hello to Stephen Q, big support of the channel. Yo, Nicky boy. Yes, that's gangster speak, isn't it? Yo, man, yes, enough respect. I don't know if that's cool, I'll say it anyway. Hello to David B73. Nikki S is here as well. Who else? Elf Boy, good evening to you, Elf Boy. We'll play some games at the moment. It's good to get some introductions first of all, isn't it, really? There we go, good day to Elf Boy. £10 has gone in, who's that from? This is the thing where I try and work out if all the alerts are working. It's not beeping. Apologies, but thank you anyway. It might beep a bit later on. I hope that fixed. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Big hello to who else? That's thrown me off myself. Nicky S, yes, Simon Toesland is here. Welcome back, Nick. I'm here. True love, Woot, he says. Good old Woot there. It might work. Oh look, there's something's happened. Colin Baldwin. Thank you, Colin. I knew it would work. How keep the faith? Oh, that's great. It looks like everything's working, folks. Big thank you to you, Colin. Much appreciated. That's the sort of thing that keeps the channel going. We know that works now. That bodes well, doesn't it, folks? Hello to David Wikowski. Hello, David. Lemmy Barnett is here. He's back. I'm back. We're all back. Gumdio, Nincompoops United. That's correct. Steve Norman's here. He's there as well. Thank you, Steve Norman. There, check out the Arcadia blog that he runs. Dave Tong. Emma Jade is here. Well, hello Emma, hope you are doing well. Jazz72, there's loads of us here. I might even start playing games in a minute. Mr. Do is hello. There we go. Colin Baldwell. Evening, Nick and Chad. Well, thank you very much. So I forgot. It says it in the chat and it does an alert as well. That's super duper, ooper. Matt James says gnarly. And also SETI Gang says good to see you back on. Well, and user details in as well. Now, also as well, you might have noticed that oh, we flipped. You might notice there was a lot of spam that went on the in the chat box before. I've said it. I'm not sure this is going to help. I've said it. So you've got to be a member on the channel for about half an hour before it happens. That. Oh my goodness, dogs. That's. God, blimey. I'm blown away. Thank you, dogs. Thank you, dogs. Well, thank you very much. God, sorry. I'm an emotional person, but really appreciated, docs. Thank you. Well, Nick's in the house. Jason Arnott's there. Amazing. Thank you. Right, so let's play some games. So we're going to start off on the... I'll get my composure again. We're going to start on the Mega Drive. There, we're going to do Pac-mania, a game I was more familiar with on the Commodore Amiga there. This is by Tengen in 1991. There we go. It was that sticker as well. You're amazing. Well, thank you very much. And you're pretty amazing too, Dogs. Thank you very much. Dogs does some DJ work. He sent me a few links on Twitter. Amazing stuff. Keep up the good sounds. Right. Elf Boy, we're all here. Right, let's play a game. Right, we're going to play Pac-mania. That's what I'm going to play. And this is where the moment of truth where we find out whether this works, whether you're just going to see a pixely screen on the right-hand side, or something's actually going to turn up. Bum 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 bum. Pac-mania. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Stand by for action. Stand by for action. Right, here we go. It's exciting times at the moment because I do the voice work of a game called Super Pixel Grand Prix, which Roz is working on. You might be aware of him. It's really getting good. Now, let me know if this is too loud or whether it's just about right. I don't know. It might be fine. You might be able to hear me and this. Pac-Man, of course, in 1980. What's that thing saying? I haven't seen that before. Now would be a good time to insert ads. No way. I'm not going to advert you. That's ridiculous. Right, okay. I'm not inserting ads. Right, okay, let's go. Let's start off in Blocktown. This is like Pac-Man, but it's all 3D. Tengen, 1991. The arcade game was in 1987. Thanks, Matt. I've missed doing this. Hooray for everything. Dooba. Well, Pac-mania. We didn't do too many. I'm playing a game. I'm live streaming, folks. We're live streaming, fellow nincompoops. We're away. I should have got that power pill there. But yes, good. So is the sound okay? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Oh, fruit target. Pac-Man can jump in this one. If I can get the jump button. There we go. We're jumping. Boo. A different ding, is it? I'm glad that everything seems to be working at the moment. Everything's on screen. I'm moving. I'm collecting power pills. As I say, this game I played reviewed it. I think twice. I think come out on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64 as well. There's all pretty good conversions, but the one I played it more is there. Can't hear the game. Can't hear the sound of the game. Right, let's work on that. We'll do a bit of a pause, folks. Let's do it. You can't hear the sound on the game. Let's try it. Let's try something else then. Good. I don't know what that would be. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's have a look what that would be. Any good? Is that any good for you? Let me know if that's changed things. Hopefully it did. First go. Let's get that out of the way. Right, that's a little teething problem, first of all, on the stream. That's my first challenge. Yeah, you got it? Yes! We're doing it, everyone. We're doing it. Yeah! Isn't that? It just goes to show you. That's a metaphor for life. Just keep working at it, and it'll all go good, especially when you're in the company of nincompoops. There we go, right, and always remember to jump. Right, we're jumping now. I lost a few lives, but we're good. Welcome back, you nincompoop, says Grey Hulk 2. Hello to Grey Hulk 2. Gypsum Fantastic is in the house. Hello, Gypsum, and also Fur Maniac's Retro Gaming Zone. And what an amazing zone that must be. Right. This is going, oh dear. See, I've lost a few lives here mucking about with the sound, but we got that to it. You can hear me, you can hear the guy. Hello from Switzerland, that goes on. Something just beeped, what was that? Oh, look at that, I bumped into a ghost. We'll jump into say a bit further up, I think. Nick's rocking in the house. Right, B to end the game. What's B? Right, we're going to do Blocktown now. We're not messing around now, baby. Right. Right, here we go. Right, we'll do it this time. And we'll get onto Sandblocks land. Oops! Oh no. Why am I so bad at this game? I should be good. I should hit it. I'm only warming up, folks. Normally on a live stream we play a nondescript game. This is quite a good game to play for the first one. To try and get warmed up. We're in Blocko Town. I used to zip through here with great aplomb back in the day. I think I was taking too many risks. It's called Blocko Town because it's Lego, isn't it, essentially? But they didn't want to infringe, I'd imagine, on the Lego license. If you have infringed on the Lego license, then comment in the comments section below. He's still got it. Boom. Right, okay. I never played this. I never played this in the arcades, you know. I really should have done. I played the original Pac-Man. Well, who didn't? Right, I expect it's quite rare now, isn't it? A Pac-Man game. I've had all the. Whoa, I've. Yes. Let's get some new music here. Yeah, so thank you for tuning into this. I did worry, like all live streamers, worry that anyone was going to turn up, especially after such a long length of time. But I have missed doing them big styley. Well, should be able to get that. I don't think we've got too many of these pills to go now, have we? Did any of you lot have this game back in the day? Played it a bit on the Spectrum as well. There we go, we've done it. That's how you do it in our town. Boomer. Music is great in these games. Most of the nostalgia, I think, comes from the music in this. Right, okay, we're in Sandblock Place. We're blocking. After this, we'll be playing Super Monaco Grand Prix. Had a sequel, Ayrton Senna Super Monaco Grand Prix too. But anyway, it's directly from the arcades. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alf Everever says he used to be made of Lego. I'm trying to read the comments and play the game at the same time, which isn't the easiest of things. Right, okay. Sassy Gang had it on the Amiga. Well, I did as well. Oh no! The purple ghosts like come after you in this, and they do get quicker and quicker as the game goes on. A power pill would be quite useful. Didn't come out on the Atari 2600. Right, okay. Take that, big nose. Someone was already the first to say "Oh Man Caravan." I noticed that. Who was the first to say "Oh Man Caravan"? But in the comment section, I'm going to say it now. Oh Man Caravan. Biff. Right, yeah, I was talking about Super Pixel Grand Prix earlier on. I don't say a great deal in that game in terms of voiceovers, but it was fun to do. It gives me a bit of a taste for it now, and if any other opportunities of voiceovers in games come up, I'd be more than up for it. He's got the voices. I've got voices. I've got loads of voices. Checkpoint. You place last, or all that sort of stuff. Thank you, Steve Norman. Welcome back, Mr. Slows. Well, you know, life's a bit of a bummer sometimes, and we found each other likewise on the internet, joint nincompoopery for the love of retro games and playing them quite badly. And that's it. We don't take ourselves too seriously, do we? Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I got duffed by a purple ghost in the bottom. If you've got duffed by a purple ghost in the bottom, then comment in the comment section below. Why not? That's a lot of it going around, I would imagine. Right. Now, you might be watching this live. You might be watching this. Oops. You might be watching this well, you're watching it live now, you might be watching it on a rerun, because they all get archived afterwards into the live stream playlist. There we go. Oh, I'm playing like a nincompoop now. Right, come on, let's get off it. I used to be zipped round from every levels of this back in the day. You know when you was a kid and you just had this memory where you could just go around the game perfectly without really thinking about it. As an adult, it's got slightly a little bit tricky. I suppose it's because you're trying to remember other more important stuff like where you live and PIN numbers and to pay the bills. Oh, look, it did not jump. Pac-Man didn't jump there. End of the game. Right, I'm continuing. This will be my last go, then we'll have a Super Monaco Grand Prix. Now, I've looked at... You might have seen the thumbnail. You might have seen the thumbnail on this. All the games I intend to review. Well, we'll have a look at. This might be the longest live stream we've ever done. Possibly. I think the longest one before was maybe on a New Year's Eve stream. Apologies we didn't do a New Year's Eve stream this time round. A lot of stuff was going on. But it's always my hope that we build up the channel so I don't have to work quite as hard as I do. So thank you for the super chats that come in so far, and those people just watching the videos. I think watch time is quite important too. Right, jump, take that. Look at that, I'm expert play. The place where you really want to get to is the jungle steps. Right. I don't know what my hours are going to be on Monday. I'm already getting ahead of myself. I've sort of like prepped a Commodore 64 stream, but it's just find the time to do that. Well, Commodore 64 games, we were playing Slick's Badlands and Centipede today, just to make sure the emulation thing I use actually works in live stream. You never know. Sometimes there's odd conflicts. Groovy music. There. If you've seen the channel for the first time, then big hello to you. But as I say. To comment on the live streams, you do have to be subscribed for at least half an hour, which isn't a bad thing. We'll see if that cuts the spam. If it doesn't, then obviously I'll put it up to subscribe for an hour, then a day, then a decade or something. Yeah, I think it stops bots. I think it's a new feature that YouTube have got. Well, it wasn't there last time I streamed, so it might not be that new. Bailey's in a show for Tom. That's a Mighty Boosh reference. Old Greg, wasn't it? Do you love me? Right, are you playing your love games with me? Right, Mighty Boosh. People who don't know the Mighty Boosh won't know that reference. But anyway, it was a 90s sitcom starring, what was his name? Was it Noel Barrett? Someone Barrett and Noel Fielding. That's it, they couldn't both be called Noel. Noel. Right, okay, so big hello to everyone in the chat box, and also, as usual, a big hello to everyone not in the chat box that's just using it to defeat stress and being in the background. If it's helping you even a smallest iota, then good. I've suffered from, well, it's not so bad now I've moved away from banking, but I've suffered from a huge amount of stresses before, and it never completely leaves you. So, let's all help each other. No one's, just because you've had stress yourself doesn't mean it's identical to someone else's stress, but so you never fully understand it, but there is overlaps. I think that's fair to say. Right, good. Julian Barrett, well done, Tom. Julian Barrett, I knew that. Julian Barrett. Did he become like a more normal actor after that? Maybe. I don't know what the ghost name's in this. Inky Pinky, Lenny. Oh, straight in there. Boo-doo-boo. Right. Right-yo. I think the most people we had watching the live stream at one time, I've got that indicator there, you might be seeing on the screen, I don't know if it's 100% accurate, I mean, the most ever was about 62, I think that might have been one New Year's Eve there. So thank you. Imagine it's never been in treble figures, but if it ever did get in treble figures, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. Oh, that was a close one. There we go, now where are we going? Sue will hunt you down. Is that the purple one? That's different to the Amiga version. Boo 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 doo doo da bow bow. Right, off we go. This is probably my favourite Pac-Man game that there is. There was a modern day one. There was Pac-Man was in a film as well, wasn't he? I'm not sure how that worked, but anyway, he hasn't been in any other film since, like The Matrix or a remake of Driving Miss Daisy. Oh, look at that. Nincompoopery again. Mel the Bell has supplied the names Inky Pinky, Blinky and Clyde. Yeah. Where did Sue come involved? Maybe Sue was in Miss Pac-Man. Was Sue Miss Pac-Man? I don't remember this music. Is this music unique to the Mega Drive version? Or Genesis? I don't recall it. Maybe my brain's just going wrong. Whoa! Green Ghost can jump. Remember that. Boo-ba-da-boo. So what do you think of the live stream being on a Sunday? Is that better, or is it a bit weird? I might just try and do it where I can fit it in. The thing is, because I never know when my work hours are going to be. I work at a supermarket, by the way, if you didn't know. I always work Sunday, and the good thing about Sundays is, because of Sunday trading laws in the UK, the shop's always going to close at 4 o'clock. So I know I'm never going to work Sunday evening. So that could be a new area with us. Every Sunday, then possibly the odd one in the week if I get time ad hoc. What do you think about that? Does that sound like a plan, man? Let me know in that chat box or comment section afterwards if you're not watching live. Boof. Boing. Boing. Yeah, I'm not sure if eating the ghost is a good idea because they regenerate quickly. Right, I've only got one left. 2 left. There we go. In your face, Mr. Ghost. Stay past Marshmallow Man. Oh, what? I thought I was going to go to the jungly steps. Now this is already going on longer than I'm on the first game and it's already going on longer than I thought. Oh well. It's was channeled in for 7 till 10 this, but you know, some people might come in late, mightn't they? Some people might come late and just see the end thing. Their Sunday is good, says Gumdio and Mr. Do and Tom Higgins and Dogs. Oh, there's a lot of people saying Sunday is good. Sounds good, SETI Gang. And big thank you to Grey Hulk 2. Thank you, Grey Hulk 2. No, Lenny is Sarah Leon Blue Ghost. He's not in this one. Okay. Thank you, Grey Hulk 2. Thank you very much. It's going to beep in a minute. Oh, it has beeped already. There we go. Good. Let's catch up with Emma. Sundays are perfect, says Emma. Christopher Jennings is here. He says yippee live stream. It is a live stream, and I am live because I just read yippee. Yippee-dee-doo-dah. Right. Okay. Grey Hulk 2, yes, that's gone in there. So it's a bit of a delay between the two, isn't there, really? But anyway, it still works. The Supreme Gentleman, yes, nice one, Grey Hulk 2. Yes, hurrah! Right, well, that seemed to work. We had a problem with the sound, didn't we? That's the only thing that's gone wrong so far. Let's play a bit of Super Monaco Grand Prix, if I can remember what the keys are. It wasn't very good on the Commodore Amiga, this one, so I can't quite recall it on the Spectrum. There. Lots of supers here. Super Off-Road, Super Skid Mark, Super Smash TV, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Thunderblade, Superman. But where's Super Monaco Grand Prix? There it is. Boof. There's a lot of games with the word Super on the front, isn't there? Who played Mr. Do on the Spectrum? I haven't played Mr. Do on the Spectrums as of yet. Is it, yeah. Is it like, what am I trying to think of? What's that one where you go underneath, which I've temporarily forgotten? Boulder Dash. Is it like Boulder Dash? Let me know. Press the start button. I think the Formula 1 season starts next week, does it, in Bahrain? Right. This is another game with great music. It's by Sega in 1989, based on the arcade cabinet by, I don't know, probably Sega as well. Free practice? No, we never do free practice. We jump into the thing like a crazy World Championship. Well, let's just do Super Monaco Grand Prix. Boof. We want automatic gears, that is for sure. Super Toilet Simulator, says Grey Hulk 2, right. Now, what button is the accelerator? That's not it. That's it. That's the accelerator. Right, we're off. Here we go. I can't remember what the hand is like on this car, but you've got a rear view as well. We're in the qualifying lap now. It says preliminary race, but it means qualifying. How much do I have to ease off the... Oh, no. Yeah. It's very room-like, isn't it? Right, I've got a better watch. Yeah, okay. I better watch I don't go off on the side here. That was a bit cautious, I think. Now, racing games. Oh, racing games are the hardest ones to read comments and play at the same time. But the frame rate on this is absolutely amazing. The Mega Drive certainly did have quite a lot of good racing games. That was good at that. 14. That's last. You place last. Oh, well, you know what can you do? What was it? What's the gap? It's only about a second, and I did almost stop there. Right, don't crash. Oops. I lost the accelerator. I got it off the starting grid and pressed brake. I'll leave off, big nose. Right, check the map there. Right, I'm off again. The car's not accelerating how it should do. Now I've made it a bit difficult for myself now. Right, I've got past one. I thought the keyboard had bust then, or the joystick. But we're off. I've given them a rather big... I've given them a rather big lead here. They're away. I mean, the World Championship would be quite good to do. I will be playing slicks on the Commodore 64 later. I'm already in a positional problem. Well, did I just save myself? I've got to get past this fella, or I mean, yeah, right, okay, that's past him. I think I just saved myself. It would have been game over there. Feather the throttle right through the tunnel. This might be Monaco. Oh, I'm getting scared now. Keep one up. Oh god. Oh. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, look at that. Well, that ended my trip real quick. What's the World Championship bit like? Let's just dip into there. Right. You wouldn't be allowed to have that girl on the thing now. New game. I forgot. Oh god, I forgot what new championship was. Let's try hard to win. Okay, good idea. No, we won't have a warm up. We'll just have a race, and we won't even set the car up. That's what professional Formula 1 teams do. Right, here we go. The car looks different to before. This is the qualifying. It looks like a different circuit to before. So I don't know this circuit. Oh man. Caravan. Ooh. There's this new button. I noticed on YouTube. There's this new button that turned up. It said merchandise. I haven't clicked on it yet. I don't know what happens. I don't know whether someone makes t-shirts for you or mugs and stuff with top catchphrases. I don't know if that happens or not. I've been a bit scared to click on the thing. I mean, who would want a mug with Oh Man Caravan on and nincompoop and step on it big nose? I don't know. Or a very warm welcome to you. What else do I say? Loads of other crazy stuff. If you've got a mug with a silly thing written on it, then comment in the comment section below. I'm crashing into loads of stuff here. Right, powering on, singing my song. This game is quite good, isn't it? Really. Whoa, it takes a bit more skill, as you can see, than Lotus 2 and games like that. 15th. What am I laughing for? Yeah. Pass the cars at the hairpin turn. Right. Okay. Select rival. Yeah, let's select a rival. Who could that be? Blanche. Wasn't Blanche that the sister of Marge Simpson in The Simpsons? I reckon I could beat Blanche. She had smoked all the... There's Blanche. Oh, that don't look like Blanche. It looks like Shakin' Stevens. I drive quite fast. Well, that's a boast. Oh, as long as it's only quite fast. What a nincompoop. Can you imagine Lewis Hamilton saying, I drive quite fast, do you? Oh, well, I drive reasonably dangerously. Let's blow the whole place up. Oh, what's going on there? That car's had a bit of bother. I think it's because I crashed into the rear exhaust. Right, hang on a minute. God, the car sounds like a badly damaged toaster. And there's the fly's gone past me there. It's a green car. Might be an Aston Martin, but Aston Martin didn't exist back then. Thanks, Avenging Lettuce. I'm back. That's in green as well. How did you get it to go in green to match with the colour of lettuce? Oh, lettuces are in short supply in the UK at the moment. I don't know why. And tomatoes. I'm giving you vegetable news from work. That Prime drink come in. You know that Prime drink that all the kids are being crazy about? We had the Prime drink come in, just a cage of it one day, another cage. People were ripping it off the cage before we even got it onto the shelf. Kids were going crazy for this Prime drink. It's, as far as I'm aware, it's just flavoured juice, isn't it, really? We'll sell it for £2 a bottle, but I saw on Amazon someone's trying to sell 4 bottles of it for £60. What's going on? It's the biggest marketing con of the century. So it looks like a World Championship mode hasn't got the standard arcade mode where you've got to go a certain position or you're out. You can just go round forever. Check out the rear view, that's quite cleverly coded. I'm off the racing line because I'm skidding all around like a wally because I haven't set up the car, but I am in a Minardi, that thing said. Thanks Golden Walker, Blanche Devereaux. See, I read that while going round a hairpin. Oh man. Oh, I'd never get in that bread. Can you imagine me talking over the radio to my pit crew? They'd think, oh my god, who signed this Wally? He's talking a load of nonsense. If any radio station is listening to this, I would love my own radio show that goes on for 2 hours with phone-ins and stuff. I've got a sort of voice not too similar to a young Terry Wogan. And I could do that. I could do that. Whoa. But at the moment, I'm playing Duff. Well, the game's good. My gameplay's not very good, really. Did any of you lot have this one? I'm sure you did. Gumjo's running low on vegetables. I spot that. Oh, right. Oh, yes, Deirdre's Banks, Chris Bateman. Deirdre's mum on Coronation Street. I remember her. She was very disappointed. Hello to Tom Man Centura. Deirdre, yeah, the Blanche on Coronation Street. Yeah, if you ask me, all these games should be burnt. She's like a Doom merchant, wasn't she? That Coronation Street woman. Always had an opinion on something. It's always bad news. Trouble. I wish that would flash up in the real world. Trouble. Right. Oh man. Right. Well, you know, the mum of Deirdre was never going to be, you know, sounds like a horror movie. Mother of Deirdre. Oh dear, that is trouble. After this game, we're going to be playing Mercs, which, you know, various degrees. I think I'm getting it back slowly. So, what we can learn so far then is in terms of streams, Mega Drive stuff seems to be working. The microphone's working. The game sounds, well, seems to be working. And despite it saying trouble on my screen, pit in. Pit in. You sustained damage. Where is the pit? Where's the pit? I can't see the pit. Where is it? Perhaps it was just on the side of the road. I can't see any pits. I've driven past the pits. We're going to drive this car to destruction, I think. And we have driven the car to destruction. If you're currently driven a car to destruction, you know what to do. Oh, can I get out of here? Oh, I haven't. It's still going. Oh God, I thought it had blown up. Oh, I'd given up. Oh dear. This is the bit where I radioed into the pits saying it's broken. They said, drive on. You just got in a bit of trouble. Hello to DGT. DGT. Oh, God. How's this car still going? I think Ayrton Senna 2, Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco Grand Prix 2 was a little bit better in terms of being able to control the thing. It certainly was. Whoa. Now, I'm hoping, it's an action-packed week next week, but I'm hoping, in terms of work, I'm hoping to get the Friday chat. So big thank you to the members. I know I haven't given you a shout-out for quite some time, which is one of the perks, really, for doing the Friday chat, but I want to get that back in place. The camera come back out for the members' videos. I know that works. That's still working, although I almost ran out of battery, but we just about got away with it. But always good. Right. Trouble. Oh, man. There we go. So, yeah, that was a random impression I did. I'm glad I got vaguely close. I prefer Homer Simpson, trying to do an impression of him, but I think someone told me my impression sounds more like the old Homer Simpson from the original ones on the Tracy Ullman show. My name is Homer Simpson, and I was on the Homer Simpson show. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know if that sounds good. Treef Wiggum is a good one to do, but I've never been able to do it. I can do the odd voice going, okay, Lou. I just can't sustain it. Right. G Turner, they aren't proper names. Mammy Mimi, Mammy Mamu. Yeah, Oakley Dogley Do. Okay, so let's play another game. You are terrible. I'm quite terrible at that, and the things aren't particularly good either. Hello to Gypsum Fantastic again. Right, okay, so let's play Mercs. It was sliding all over the place, that car. I blame my pit crew and the way they set that thing up. This is a good conversion. Oh, actually, what's Mercs called? It's called something different that I can't look at. It's called Senjo something, isn't it? Senjo no Akami. I've got it listed under. That's what it's called in Japan. Anyway. Mercs. This was the sequel. You know this already, don't you? This is the sequel to Commando, a game I played to death on the ZX Spectrum. That was by Elite that did that conversion. I think it was 1984. This one is Sega 1991 again. What's good about this? It's near the arcades. This one. There's two modes of play, arcade and the original mode. We'll go on arcade first of all. I'm probably going to be a bit rubbish at this as well. If I can get, but it does give you some continues. So if I can get off level 1, then that'll be quite good. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so because that helps the channel grow. I think we're near about 4,500 subs. It goes up and down. Sometimes alarmingly up and sometimes alarmingly down. Thank you, Greg's VR. Welcome back, he says, and I'm glad to be back. Right, we've got to rescue the president. It doesn't say which president it is. Oh, this isn't the main mode. This is arcade mode, right? Okay. Or is it the actual game? I think it might be the actual game. Yeah, good. Right, good. I picked the right one. Don't have to kill all of these people, but you certainly don't want them to kill you. We can blow up this house to get through here. I'm through. Right. I let off a bomb there. No, the stink bomb. Oh, look at there's my life there. Oh, man. He's mucking about like a wally. Right, here we go. Now, this is the bit I always have a bit of bother with. There's probably a skill in this. A big plane's going to turn up on level 1 and try and do me. Oh. Bombs. 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 Oh dear. See, let that be a lesson to you. Don't walk. Don't walk into fire. Bomb. Bomb. Oh, it must die soon. Yay. Well, you know, I think I hit it once. Hello, Turati. That was your first Mega Drive game. Ah. Nicky Wogan. That's what Gypsum Fantastic says. Ha. Welcome to another live stream. These impressions don't sound anything like those people, I'm sure. But anyway, thanks. Good. Or, as in English, level 2. Right. Also, I've let off a bomb. I didn't mean to do that. But that's wasted. That's wasted a bomb. Just weave around. If you're a dancer, you'll be good at this game. Just weave it. Oh look, a good weapon there. Right. Just fire my way through. As you can see, oh, get in. Right. Okay, this is great. La 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 la. Thank you very much. There's a pie. Running people over in a jeep. You don't get to do that very often. Good road holding on this jeep. Take that. I'm coming through. Oh dear, I've lost my car. What's going on here? Tanks. God, this is a bit naughty, isn't it? How'd you get away from this mob? Oh, hit in the delicate area with a missile. Continue. Yes, we will. I'm sure I'm wasting these bombs where I shouldn't do. You can have 2-player on this, I think. So it'd be probably 2 players. Probably makes it a bit easier. But there's a lot of good shooters on the Mega Drive, which I'm not very good at. Sunset Riders on there. I can't remember. Oh look, I was trying to get that health up the top. Please give me another continue. Yes, please. So it's quite generous. It's quite generous with the continues, this game. Very generous indeed. Right, take that, lads. There's a lot of stuff firing at me. Good evening to Nick Clark, and a big evening to Martin R. We started off on the Mega Drive. There, we will be circling through all the systems that this. Well, we won't be doing Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64, but we'll be doing all the other ones that we cover on the channel. Oh, what? What's the way of doing this? I've got one continue left. Oops. Just die. I don't know I'm going to get past this thing. I didn't get past this thing. Let's do the other mode. Let's do that. I'm going to catch up with stuff now. Nicky S. Ken Bruce has just left Radio 2. I'd love to take that over. He's a Scottish fellow, isn't he? Yes. Grey Hulk 2 is off. That's be what the smell was. Okay, right. Okay, that's a good joke. I've done that joke myself before. Good. I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm in on Monday. Can't remember what shift I'm doing. I think from about 2 till 9 or 3 to 9, something in the evening anyway, which takes me out of action. Oh, no, actually, it might be 2 till 7. I don't know. I can't remember everything. If you know what shift I'm doing, then let me know. Right, original mode. Let's go there. I think we start off on the beach. But it's the same sort of thing. Rescue the Prez from a different thing. So essentially you get 2 games in one here, which is quite useful. The White House has received a report. Yeah. Do you think if Donald Trump had got kidnapped, they would have bothered? I don't know. Right, okay, so same thing, different party. Thank you, Elf Boy. Welcome back, Nick, the retro legend. Well, you're too kind. You're too kind. Whoa. Things going wrong, legend. I'm so right. Okay. A big box turned up in front of me then, but I don't think you saw it, so I got away with that. Apart from when I went, oh. What's the tactic in this game? Let me know. Obviously, don't run into bullets. That's a good tactic. Oh God, let's go through the water. That's an interesting thing. Good evening to Matty Henson. Right, let's pick those up. Let's take out all these people. Not to dinner. If you've taken out one of these people to dinner, then let me know. How did it go? Did they keep shooting at you? Actually, talking about taking people to dinner. What do you think about this? Is this good? Is this good or bad? Let me know. I sometimes go on a dating app, and I met this person I was talking about, and she said she was a non-smoker, which is fine. When I met up with her, she was waiting for me, and she was smoking a vape. She didn't class smoking a vape as smoking, which I did, and that caused a bit of a problem. But anyway, am I being a bit too touchy? I didn't like it. I think smoking a vape is smoking. That's what I think. Anyway, that's what I think. Or maybe I'm just behind the times or something. It is, isn't it? It is. Anyway, we won't be seeing each other again. Another disaster in the dating world of Nicky Retro Man. Right, where are we going now? Oh no, it's that thing again. So it's a slightly different level. I think you don't get continues though. You don't get continues on this. I'm doing a bit better now, am I? I seem to be doing a bit better. I'm doing a bit better. Bloody hell, Nick's got tactics. Nick seems to have tactics going on. Oh, this is better. So you do get better slowly. Maybe it's a bit. How many times I've got to hit this thing though? I think those red blocks are important. Well, I've got a few hits on him there. Whoa. Oh, that was a bit close. Oh, look at that. The box come up again. Don't hit the box, man. It's when I lean on something that I shouldn't be leaning. Oh, look at that. And my man's being shot down like the wally he is. So you only get one life on that. So you got the arcade mode and you got the original mode, which, you know, it's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. Right, let's just have one last go on the arcade mode, and then this is the bit where the stream is at its most fragile. Then we'll look at the Commodore 64. Yes, interesting. Well, it should work, but who knows if it will. But we've got lots of other games if it don't. The only thing I smoke is haddock, says Christopher Jennings. Well, that's good. That must look really good as you go down the street smoking your haddock. That sounds a bit... No, I won't do that joke. I will. That sounds a bit fishy to me. Right. Right, okay, look. Let's be a bit retrospect here. Oh, look, I've got shot already. Look, die, everyone. in the game. Look at that thing just move. I'm zipping through with great aplomb, right, and using bombs wherever possible. Yeah, thank you for your smoking advice, everyone. I, you know, smoke it. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. That's what Ace Rimmer used to say. Oh, this plane in this mode is a lot more deadly. It's a lot more deadly, the plane in this one. It fires a bit longer. Oh, I've run out of bombs. It's definitely that diagonal thing is a thing to do, isn't it? Right. Oh no, that's timed dead wrong. Diagonal from this side. I got a bit frustrated then. Continue. That's enough. That's killed him. And that's killed him. Let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson for people flying airplanes trying to shoot down one guy on their own. There we go. There we go. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. It's quite a calm channel. Hopefully that's the way it comes across. It's not one that's got lots of swearing in it. Not saying those channels that don't swearing are particularly bad. It's just that's the style. Oh, look at that. We're just keeping it nice and relaxed. Flamethrower. Yoga flame. There we go. Right. I think I did that a bit better this time. I do like this Jeep. It handles... I don't know. The wheels aren't turning anyway. But I presume the arcade version handled a bit like that as well. Just going through Cavalier, blow up that tank. A Jeep versus a tank, that's never going to work. Right, okay. Has anyone or something? So, the last stream, believe it or not, was back in July of 2022. It's now February. It's the end of February, isn't it? The end of February. So I hope you had let's catch up. So I hope you had a good pancake day and good April Fool's. No, April Fool's hasn't happened yet. There we go. So we didn't get to April Fool's without there. Flame is the best weapon. Thanks, Reddy. But I've just lost it now. Oh, I've still got it. Flame. There you go, lads. Flame it. Flame-o. Where did I get to last time? Is this going to run out, this flow? Hey? Right, here we go. Use all your bombs straight away on this nincompoop. I don't know how many credits I got. I got 2 credits. Oh, I think the flame could blow up the oh, game over again. Well, that seems to be the limit of where I'm actually getting. I didn't own a Mega Drive. I owned a Commodore Amiga back in the day, but I would have liked to have owned one. It's got a lot of power behind it, really. Where the Amiga has really good games, it has a really load of bad games. The Mega Drive seems to be more an even kill. There's not a great deviance with the quality, with the production at least. Some of them play really, really bad, but the production quality seems to be there. Right, okay. Right, so let's get out of Mega Drive territory. There, let's turn that off. Right, come on, Nick. May the force be with me, Obi-Wan. Right, let's see what happens here. Right, okay. Right, you might see something loading up. Hopefully you do at some point. Please load. Yeah. It's good job I don't sell parachutes to people. Right, okay. So what we're going to be playing is Centipede. If I click on Centipede, you would eventually have something to look at. Centipede, there it is. There, I have to do a bit of tomfoolery in here somewhere as well. Oops, I got a spinning thing. Updates available. Why is it doing it to me now? I don't want updates. We're in the middle of a blooming stream. Right, okay. Right, thanks Tom Man Centura. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Hooray! Thanks man. This one's Centipede Atari Soft 83. If I can get it to work. Right, okay, come on Nick. May the force be with you, Obi Big Nose. Right. Unlimited lives? No. Invincibility? No. Oh, that looks pretty good. Right. Press F1. Okay. F1. Thank you, Tom Manson. Sure. F1 to play. Right, away we go. You know Centipede, didn't you? This is a pretty good conversion of Centipede from the arcade. It's quite fair. Some are a bit too difficult. Avoid getting hit by the spider that comes down. And there's a flea. Oh, look at that! And the flea that comes down as well. And don't get hit by the buddy. What I like about this conversion of Centipede is the sound. There's quite a few ZX Spectrum conversions that we've looked at so far. Centropods. There's one called Spectipede, which we haven't looked at quite yet. I can't remember the other one we looked at. That was fairly easy though. Oh, look at that! I'm making a meal out of this. Right, come on. Take that. Oh, it's pretty hard to get the spiders in this. Now, as you notice, every time you shoot one of the body pods. Good, right, so we shot that one, so everything changes colour each time. At least I got past one. I love this game on the Atari 2600, this along with Millipede as well, which gave you a few extra bits. But, oh, it's all about your reflexes here. F1 is my favourite key, Matt James. I do like a bit of F1. It's one of these games where if you're playing it for a while, you can sort of like hear the sounds in your sleep a little bit. Bip, 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 bip. Right, okay, so if I'm not sure I'll be able to do it, but if there is a stream on Monday, Commodore 64, then obviously I'll schedule it in. You might be able to see it on Twitter there, or if you're subscribed, got the bell notification. I think it might send you a notification once scheduled stuff's in. I'm in a bit of bother. I'm ahead of the thing. Oh, look at this. This is worse than Horace Goes Skiing, which we are going to play. Yes, look at that. Oh! oh, look at that. You're as in trouble when you're up against a centipede. Right, hang on a minute. It's quite addictive, this. I think I was a bit of a late comer to this Centipede game. I first played it in a compilation, I think, on some system, on an actual review. Come on, step into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. The most deadliest thing for you is the other stuff that comes down. The Centipede is a distraction where the spider will just pick you off. There's a flea coming down as well. Come on. I was going to get... Right, I've got one bit left. Ow! See, Frustration City. I just had one bit left. Let's try and get some room here. Where's that thing coming? Come on, let's get to stage 3, maybe. I'm sure I got to stage 3 in the review. Come on. Ow! Hell's bells. Hell's bells and magic elves. Right, keep going, keep going. Hang on to your haircuts. I don't know how many other live streams there are today where they're playing Centipede. They're probably doing Fortnite, aren't they? Or Grand Theft Auto 5. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is in production. I saw a few clips of the thing. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Officer Dibble. Not firing is a problem as well. Experts on this would be zipping through nobody's business at super amazing speed. Right, okay. Just firing through. Right, now. This centipede can split into different parts, you see. Most other animals that split into different parts, like an elephant or a zebra, will be instantly dead, but not this centipede thing. It just lives on forever, and it looks like it's getting extra bits now. Oh, come on. I've made this difficult for myself. Ugh. Kabiff! Addictive and frustrating at the same time, you would have to say. If you have a centipede joke that you want to entertain everyone with, then put it in the comment section below for centipede. I don't think there is a centipede, but I can do one joke. What goes ha 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 bonk 99 times? I've told that wrong already. It's a centipede with a wooden leg anyway, is the answer. Good. That's the only centipede joke I know. Ugh. GTA 6 is going to be like Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I hope so. I mean, the leaked footage I saw of it a few months ago was absolutely outstanding. If it's like that, I don't think it's going to come out on the Spectrum though. You never know. We've viewed over 1,000 games on the Spectrum now, but coming out to 1,100, I think. But we do other systems as well. So we got a bit of a comparison between the games, which is always very important, I think, to see what else was out there and how things evolved and what they went into. Yes, we've got the 16 bits, the 8. Well, we've got 3 8 bits. We do Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, Atari 2600. The competition haven't done Amstrad CPC yet or BBC Micro. 16 bits, Mega Drive, and the Commodore Amiga. We did a few PlayStations once in a very remote blue moon there, and also, well, we're doing a PC game today, which is okay. There we go, and that's what we do. We jump around like crazy fools. Right, one last go. This is definitely my last go, and then we're going to play a game called Slicks, which is pretty addictive. So I don't know how long I'll be playing that. It's a top-down Formula 1 game. You might have seen the review there. You might have not of, but you go through a full season, which I think back then was only about 10 races. It's not a licensed Formula 1 game. But you start off in a quite a slow car. I think it's the Benetton, but that wasn't slow back in the day. But anyway, in this game it is. And you can get into better teams by challenging opponents and beating them in individual races. I'm not very good at this game. Well done. Right, okay. Whoa. It's Biff there. Thanks, Roland's. Yeah, you know, try and keep the playlist ordered. We got an index as well. Reviewed games so far. Index, which takes a while to put together, but it's good. So if you want to see, you haven't got time to watch the reviews, and you want to see like a 30-second snippet of all of them, they're in 50 bite-sized chunks. They are there. Right. Okay. I should put a trademark on that so no one else can do it. But anyway, there we go. Someone's going to copy it at some point, and I'll say, oh my god. Think of your own ideas, big nose. What can you do? People that put links on other channels, man. Oh, look, I've got to the next stage, right? People that put links on your videos and links on your tweets and all that sort of stuff. Go away. Right, right, get... Right, have I finally beat it now? He says this, and they're all getting a bit close again. Right, one left. Come on. Where's he going? Oh, there's 2 of them now. That's a bit like that bit in the Phantom Menace. No, there are 2 of them. Goat Numray. Yes! Oh, yes. Yeah. See, I knew I'd get good at this game. I just got to keep playing long enough. Meet my apprentice, Darth Maul. He'll find your mission ship. Oh, no. Now there are 2 of them. Yeah, I really remember that. Yeah, I remember the scene there. I'd never reveal myself to the Jedi. I'd get done for indecent exposure. Right, let's get over here. Oh. That's only two. Oh, God. Come on. Yay! Oh, we're just zipping through the stages now like some expert. Atari 800 computer is worth a look. Thanks, Chris Bateman. I bear that in mind. Yeah, I suppose so. We're sort of like... it's not a great deal. It's more... Well, I think there's a few. But we're going to run out of Atari 2600 games at some point, I think. Some of them are 2 players, and I haven't always got a 2-player. Am I getting great at this game, or what? Maybe I'm just fluking it. I've done loads of stages now. I'm sure I didn't get this far in the review. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. Oh, look at that. And I met my comeuppance eventually. I like that game. You've got to specialise on it there. Chris Bateman, not much love for the Atari 800 Electron or Beeb in the retro game scene. Yeah, the BBC. There's a guy called Colin Hode that does reviews BBC Micro stuff, which is worth a check out. It's quite cool. Right, okay. Let's have a look. So that seemed to work. No one's complaining about the sound on this one, so that's I've got it on the same sound level as the Mega Drive one. So let's have a go. It's going to disappear now. Let's have a go at Slicks. Yes, right. I've got to get my. It's another racing game. I've got to get my. It's a late release. What have I got to get on? I've got to get my eyes on. It's a late release on the actual scene there. So a lot of people might not have known about this one. Oh, look at that! It's an interesting screen. I didn't know it was going to do that. Yay! Is it loading? Is it not? Well, it's doing disc noise. Yeah. Anyway, most games you loaded up on the tape, didn't you? Might be doing something. It might not. Codemasters is in 1992. Right. Oh, there we go. Remember Slicks. Right, I think this is a hacked version, I think. So what's going to happen now? Okay. Sometimes it gets stuck on something. Yeah. Thanks, Martin. As ever, Nick, I can't make the whole live session. That's fine, says Martin. We'll catch up in the week. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad we done it. High score or trainer? High score. We won't have the trainer. Reset the actual lap records. No. More loading. Right, dogs. What has 50 legs but can't walk half a centipede? Yeah, I sound like a Roscoe Pico train then. That's a good joke. That is a good joke. Half a centipede. Right. Man. There's a way of streaming to Twitch and Facebook at the same time. Right. Benetton don't exist now. Right, let's got some good music going on. Reaper Man, I love this game on Evercade. Well, that was he meant Centipede. But thank you. Hello to you, Reaper Man. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a Reaper Man. Right, qualifying round, USA, Phoenix, Arizona. Right, this I can't remember what the controls are on this. Right, okay. Anyway, it must be quite obvious. There's my little car. Right, okay. Whoa. Right, I'm qualifying now. Whoa. This is great fun. Oh, this game's great fun. If you have a Commodore 64 or just emulation, try and track this one down. It's such a challenge to control it as I write off the thing on the tyres. It is a challenge to control the thing. Right, I've qualified last. 9 hours 59. Good evening to Fishpot. Yeah, right. Dude. Right, okay, so I'm in the Team Benetton. I'm player 1. I can challenge other drivers, like I said before. So if I beat Josh, I'll then be in the Lotus. If you can see, I've got 206 miles now. That's important if it isn't quick enough already. He does 213. But anyway, I'll challenge him. And hopefully I won't crash. Right, I'm at the back of the grid here. Right, okay. So it's not a case that you have to qualify in a certain position to go to the next race here. I just had to beat Josh. Hopefully he's one of the ones behind me. Where did I crashed into them last time. Whoa! Buzz off, Josh. Right. I don't think there's any pit stops in this. Lap 1. You could probably once you got used to the handling of this thing, you could probably zip round here quite quickly. God, can you imagine what the cockpit view will be like for this? Oops. Right. Okay. I've got him in the. I think it's about 4 laps we have to do if I can survive that long. I want Josh's car. When I reviewed it, I don't think I got anyone's car. I think someone challenged me, and I ended up in a slower car, the Ferrari. Then I started doing a bit better. Oh no! If I just keep it on the tarmac, well, that was good. That was the best time I've done. Well, that's close. Right, that's probably my best lap so far, surely. I can just poodle around. I'm not gonna win the race, so my car's too slow. I just need to beat Josh, and hopefully he's one of those ones behind me. Man. Whoa, very, very wide. Like that girl with the vape. No, it wasn't. That was cool. She was okay. Right, okay. Oh no! Not last lap nincompoopery. This is the last lap. I've got to do a good one here. Is that Josh behind me? We can but hope. The other car's miles away now. Or is it? Sometimes the car almost goes off the screen on its own. Oh sure, not another lap. 5 laps. That's excessive, isn't it? 5 laps is excessive. I'm already getting worried. I can't look at the comments while this is going on. 5 laps about. Oh. 5 laps about crashing is pushing it a little bit. So I didn't do it there. 1 point. I got to almost the last lap. What can you ask for? Oh dear. Ferrari. I perhaps I should. Challenge win. Josh stays in Team Lotus. Challenge loser, player 1, stays in Team Benetton. I think Michael Schumacher was the world champion for Benetton a couple of years. Right, Christian, why does Edward Woodward have D's in his name? Otherwise he'd be called Edward Woo. Well, you know, quiet. So, if I was terrible at that last track, how am I going to be at Monaco? But it's not going to look much like Monaco, I don't think. Right, go. Last time I didn't even do a qualifying lap. The car just flipped. Oh God, this don't look. Oh my word! Absurd word. Oh, it's supposed to look like Monaco. Is it going to come round? Is this the tunnel bit? No, there's no tunnel here. I've got tunnel vision. Right, come on, little fly car. That's good. Oi, good. Oh no! There's a certain predictability with my qualifying laps. I was in big trouble here. Thanks, Rusty James. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by, sir. Will I complete a single race? I think I did do in the review, which went on for ages, as you might expect. Right, let's challenge Josh again. I almost had him last time. Stand by for we've been playing about an hour. That's a very quick hour, isn't it? I only feel like I've just started. Right, he must be in that car, Josh. That was good work by me, was it? No. I think the car can take infinite damage apart from if it crashes into tyres. That's not something I'd like to design a Formula 1 car on. Infinite damage car. That'd be a good development. Right, okay. Now, I just need to keep... Well, need to keep it on the track here. And I think I've got good speed here. I'm just like easing off the accelerator rather than braking. That's lap 1. And we know it's 5 laps. Just don't do anything silly. Cue for me to do something silly. Yeah, right. See, it's hard to maintain concentration for 5 laps. The Formula 1 drivers, they have to do about 70 odd laps of Monaco. Someone will know it. Is it 76 laps of Monaco they have to do? Imagine trying to concentrate there. But I don't think they're commentating on at the same time. Not even Martin Brundle. You can just do one or the other. Biff. Oh, I'm looking forward to the new Formula 1 season. My team McLaren, though, doesn't seem to be very impressive in the pre-practice testing. They got Lando Norris. He's probably one of the highest scoring drivers that's never won a race. And Oscar Piastri is a new young gun in the team. I'm hoping for great things, but I haven't got much confidence so far. Anyway, testing is testing. They might be holding back, mightn't they? They might be holding back. You might not follow Formula 1, or you might follow it as much as me, and you've got a team, whether that be Ferrari or Mercedes or Alpine. McLaren's always been mine. I got into them when in the Ayrton Senna years and Adam Prost, that Ferrari that was red and white and looked absolutely glorious. Now they've got a sort of like papaya orange colour, which is apparently the original colour that they started off with. It's very hard not to see Max Verstappen winning the championship again, but we live in hope that it's at least close. He just drove off with it last time. Oh, I come fourth. There we go. So hopefully I've got that Josh's car, have I? I didn't get any cars in the review. Slick used to be a manager on WWF. Yeah, I think he did, Christopher. Next time, Mark Davison says, next time I order pizza, I do like it delivered by car, doing this speed. Well, you know. It is quite challenging, Tormac, yes. Right. Oh, I didn't beat the Lotus. Did I beat the Lotus? Yes, I did. Challenger wins. I moved to Lotus, so now I'm a much quicker car. Thank God for that. That car was so slow. I'm in trouble now. Right, now we go to Italy, Monza. It's supposed to be a speed circuit. Monaco looked like quite fast, to be honest. So the good thing about this game is once you get to the end of the season, you can do another season, and you start off with the car you got up to, so you don't have to start all over again. Right, okay. I haven't done one qualifying lap yet without crashing the car. Come on, this is Monza. Do you? Oh dearie me! That was the biggest crash yet. I really should do some practicing. Right, okay. Back of the grid again. Who can I challenge this time? Brabham. Challenge Mick. What? Yeah, the car's slightly quicker again, so you get the general idea. They tended to like Brabham here. I think they was like a back of the grid sort of team when they had the highlights in Jack Brabham. Yeah, so no real Formula 1 drivers. They're all made up. Back of the grid again for me. That's where I like to start. That's my favourite starting position. So no upgrades for the car. Just try and out-qualify for getting quicker cars each time. Oh, look at that. You can't afford to bump into people. They slow you down big time as well. Almost as much as in the real world. You crash into... Oh! I glanced down and I ran into a bush. See, also as well as other drivers could challenge you for your car. You don't want to have them. Yeah, see, I didn't win there. That woman, I thought it's a woman. It says Mick. Mick versus Nick. What a great pairsome they are. Oh, it's doing some disloading. Where are we going now? Are you enjoying the stream? It was a bit of a surprise, isn't it? I tried to do it Friday. I've been trying to do it for ages and ages and ages there. So thank you, everyone. And thank you for people that off the stream have done the coffee supports there on Super Thanks. Thanks for that as well. You see it, I think it's down below actually. If we did one of those, it goes up there then, if it's working. Right, thank you everywhere. Right, France, Le Castellet. Right, can I qualify? Maybe I should just poodle around really slow. Maybe that's the way to do it. Formula 1 bosses are really impressed when you say I'm going to poodle around really slow. They love it. Oh, going around the other way. Oh, going around the other way this time. Just don't... Who's the person that puts all these tyres on the side of the track? That's their problem. That's a long, long straight, that. That's a huge straight. Right, I'm being a bit cautious here. Wait, am I being cautious? Not being that cautious. I'm being a bit cavalier. Is that the end of the lap? That was quite a short lap there. 26.5. That seemed quite quick. I'm at the back. I've qualified. Yay! Look at that. Not only have I done a lap, I've qualified in 3rd place. I'd buy that for $1. To quote that man from RoboCop. Right. Right. I'm gonna get your car now, Miss Brabham woman. So you know you see the addictive there. Right. Away we go. Whoa, we're off. 1st and 2nd place have got much quicker cars than us. I think that might be the Brabham in the white car behind. Maybe. Whoa. Yeah, see, when we've got other cars on the track, it's a bit more challenging. When I say a bit more challenging, I wish this game had come out on the ZX Spectrum, but alas it didn't. I mean, I haven't mentioned it, but I think I mentioned it in the review. The scrolling on this is absolutely insane for an 8-bit computer. I don't think the Spectrum would have been able to scroll as quick and as smooth as this. It really would have struggled to do it. So it's really doing good stuff. It was quite late. Probably used quite an advanced compiler. But I wouldn't have mind seeing a sequel to this game. I really wouldn't have. Right, now I won't say this is the easiest track so far because it probably prompts me to crash. But anyway, it's the easiest track so far. Don't crash. Don't worry about racing lines on this. It's pure arcade. Looks like a 3rd place is guaranteed here. Oh, unless I run into a tree or a parking lot or a traffic cone or a spectator or a horse or an elephant. All those things you might see at the side of a Formula 1 track. Whoa, whoa, there we go. There's a car. I think Martin. Oh, look at that. There's a. That was very memorable. There's a car that Martin Brundle drove. It's like a two-seater. It's like a Formula 1 car, but 2-seater, and you could the passenger will be in the 2nd bit. Can you imagine if you was in the 2-seater here, me at the front driving like this, and you at the back? I think you'd want to rest or lay down after that. Right, come on, Eileen. More central that time. That's it. 3rd place. I think I won the car, didn't I? I think I won the car. You don't want to run into a potato. That's true, Mel. Running into a potato could end it straight real good. Thanks, Gumdio. Says great stream so far. Yeah. As I say, if you're watching this on a record after it's gone up, say hello. You are a part of the fun as well. We're trying to involve everyone that might drop in. What's this much better than I was doing in the review? Challenge mix stays. What? Oh no! I thought I beat him. He was in one of those cars right in the lead. Right, Britain, Silverstone, Alicia Silverstone. What we do? Someone might challenge us this time. Right, okay, so we're in our home Grand Prix. I can't see which way the car's pointing. Are we going up or down? We're going down. Down, down, deeper and down. Great start. Great start on the grass. Yeah, as I say, I do highly recommend downloading this or playing this game. Hot Rod was more arcade, but the cars are a little bit bigger. A bit of a challenge, Hot Rod. And you gradually run out of gas. You have to like qualify for the next one. This whoa, this is the next championship. Oh, please let me comment on Formula One races. I think I'll be good at that. And they're off. Whoa! Right, I'm at the back here. I might as well go big styley then and challenge. Let's challenge the McLaren. Let's do that. They're my team. Yeah, okay. Man. Cars. Right, okay, see you later, you two. I don't know. Where's the McLaren? Well, I want to drive a McLaren. That's what I want to do. In Formula One games, that's the sort of card I want. Yeah, Formula One games. I always want to drive the McLaren. And most notably, John Craven's Jeff Craven, not John Craven. I meant to say John Craven. John Craven's news round. No, Jeff Craven's Microprose Formula One Grand Prix. That was a good one. I think that might be the last race. You know, I've got 10 points. I didn't come last. Yeah, I crashed real quick. And John, that Formula One driver called John, and McLaren. Sounds like a burger from McDonald's. I'll have a cheeseburger and I'll have a McLaren. Yeah, right. Oh, another race, right? Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Right, let's go. Rio. This must be the last race. Brazil. Remember that last race where Lewis Hamilton won his first championship? It was raining. It looked like Felipe. It looked like Felipe. How am I going to get out of there? It looked like Felipe Massa was going to win the championship, and then Timo Glock went round 30 seconds slower, and Lewis Hamilton was the champion. That was a little bit dodgy, but anyway, it was raining. He said he was struggling, but yet the amount of time he lost on that last lap was absolutely incredible. Then there was a bit of a gap because Sebastian Vettel was good, wasn't he, for about 4 years then. Right. Oh, you don't die by crashing into a house there, but you do die by crashing into tyres. So avoid tyres. Very narrow, this track. Very narrow. That must be the end of the lap. Surely, no, it isn't the end of the lap. Thank you. I've just had a bit of an excursion there. If this isn't the back of the grid, I'd be amazed. 51.44. Seems like the longest lap so far, but it's no resemblance to Rio de Janeiro track. Yeah, it's 5 seconds slower. 5 whole seconds. Can you imagine such a thing? Hi, Steve's Gaming. Thank you very much for welcoming me back. Do. Right, who am I going to challenge now? I'll challenge the Brabham girl again. The Brabham girl. If you are the Brabham girl, well, good luck to you. I won't say comment below because you're probably driving. Bing. Bing. So hopefully we won't have to wait another 7 months before the next live stream. Everything seems to be working despite the long time. I was even worried that when I pressed stream, the thing wouldn't even connect. But we just had one blip, didn't we? And that was just the sound at the start. But this emulation of the Commodore 64 stuff seems to be holding up. I did have one before called Vice, which seemed to lag a bit and the sound wasn't quite right. This one seems to be much more stable. So good for that. Oh, learn the track. That's what I would do. Biff. Whoa, through here. The last person to win in McLaren was Daniel Ricciardo. That was in Monza at some point with Lando Norris second. I was ecstatic when that happened. But something happened to Daniel Ricciardo. He was supposed to be the new world beater. Left Red Bull and went to Renault. Really struggled there. Then went to McLaren and thought that's him back. He's in a good car, well, almost good car. He had to do stuff. Lando better watch himself, and he got nowhere near Lando. I think now he's the test driver, the third driver from Mercedes. I don't know what's going on with Daniel Ricciardo. He suddenly went from world beater to plain average. What's happening there? Maybe the Red Bull car just suited his driving style, and the other cars don't. Happens sometimes. Vettel was good at Red Bull, better than any other team. He wasn't bad at Ferrari, but not as good as he was at Red Bull. Anyway, let's zip around here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Right, I was trying to read the comments and go. Oh, round we go again. A couple of days ago, there was a Windows 10 update. Yeah, I'm on Windows 10, not Windows 11. And quite often when that happens, it knocks out my microphone or something else. Didn't knock anything out this time that I'm aware of, so that's quite good. Thank goodness for that. My computer is getting a little bit old now. The only thing I've had to replace on it really is the graphics card, when that sort of like burnt itself to a crisp. I've got a slightly more advanced one, but not that advanced. I don't know too much about computers. It's an i5 something or other. Right, okay, fourth, good. Good evening, Joe Blackman. Good evening to you, Joe. Good evening. Yeah, sorry if I've missed anyone in the comment section as it goes through. I try and speak to all of you, so I'm just glad you've come. It's just like being at a party, isn't it? I got to mingle around the place. Right, this is the last race, I think. Oh, I think that was the last race, yeah. Well, the Slicks World Champion is Tony. Second place was John in the McLaren, and third was Mick in the Brabham. Well, you know, Brabham. That name Brabham reminds me of Blevins. Do you know that reference, Blevins? I got a pizza for Blevins. I'll let you see who's first in here. Put that in the comment section below. What films was that from? I got a pizza for Blevins. There we go. Right. Right. Where we go? Let's have a look at Badlands then. Badlands is another sort of like a racing game, but it's top down. It's in the series of the Super Sprints from the arcades. Hello, Stephen Arnold. I'm glad I made your day. That's another movie line, isn't it? Make my day. Right. Is that Clint Eastwood? Maybe. Right. Let's Badlands it. We've still got a lot of streaming to do. Oh, a lot of streaming to do. I'm going to an Elvis song. Do 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 do. Right. Hooray! This is going quite well. What's the most exciting thing that's happened to you today? Most exciting thing that's happened to me was, well, I was at work, but we're a bit understaffed actually. I had a quite good day. I was in different departments. I was helping the produce area, fresh, checkouts, germ warfare. I was in that new section there. But it's Easter egg territory, isn't it? There's lots of Easter eggs going through, despite Easter is not till the 1st of April. If I bought an Easter egg now, there's no way I'd be able to keep it uneaten before that sort of time, unless it was a present, I suppose, which I suppose they are. So it's Badlands by Domark in 1990. I've got a note here saying swap ports. I better do that. Right, okay. First it won't work. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, I've just moved the window somewhere I shouldn't do. I've moved it back, but it hasn't affected. I don't think it's affected that. Good. Badlands. I'm waiting for other players to join, but I'm the only player here. So there won't be, you know. Christopher Jennings, you pruned a crabapple tree. Is that a euphemism? I'll take it for what it was. Right, I go. I am the blue car. No, I'm the red car. No, I'm definitely the blue car, because you can see the blue car's having a bit of bother. What's happening here? What's happening? This isn't loaded up at all. Something's going on. There we go, we're off. It only cost me a whole lap. Oh man, caravan. Oh, I'm gonna have to have another go. This car, I thought it was the red car, but I'm skidding around like a nincompoop. Come on, car. Right, let's unlap myself. Oh, this car's skidding around like nobody's business. Oh, come on, fellas, let me pass. Right, it's past one. I love this game on the ZX Spectrum. Right, now let's unlap myself, but we run out of laps to do it. Ugh. I think I've got more of a chance here. Right, let's forget about that first race. Do I have to start again? No, right, I've got something, but not much. Let's get tyres. Let's get some speed, and let's go. Tyres and speed. Right, come on, blue car. Oh, but See, if you crash into the other cars, it's costly. It's best just to zip into the distance here. Let me past. Right, I'm past him. I think. No, I'm not past him. Oh, you doobry. Sorry about this bad language. Oh, right. This is just a practice go, surely. It does handle a little bit weird. Right, okay, now I haven't got any other cars in my way. I should be okay. Take that spanner for extra stuff. See, the other cars cause you bother. Come on, I can get this. I can get back in the groove. Second place. That's not too bad. The car moves like the soap and ice. It does. It does move like the soap and ice. I might be just making it look like that way. I don't think I got anything there. Right. Oh, I did get something. Right. Well, I need tyres because obviously the car's not steering very well at all. Come on, blue car. Right, blue car's in the lead. Those other cars are in a bit of bother. Come on, come down, Spikes. I'm in the lead, I think. Down here. Good, don't catch me up. Anyone, don't catch me up, don't catch me up. Oh, you stupid nincompoop. Right, I was winning. These cars come up a lot better in crashes than I do. Right, you can't take a shortcut. He's annoyed me, this nincompoop Wally. Last lap. It must be the last lap. That car's got stuck. Come on, let's get. Yeah, I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. He's got stuck. Right, come on. Don't mess this up. I could have got that spanner, but I didn't get it. Easy. Easy, this game, isn't it? Really easy. Hopefully I can get something here. Right. Boo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Badlands? In the Badlands place. Oh, I thought I was going to have to buy stuff there. Now, this is the stage that sometimes done my eyes in, not knowing where to go, and they've bumped into me again, causing me aggro. Right, just get around those. They seem to be having a bit of bother there. That helps me. Now where? Now where do I go? Up here? There's a blue arrow. That's helpful. Down here. Down that ramp there. Right, okay. So I'm in the lead. I feel the need for speed. This way. This way. Up the top there. Past the spikes. Get away, Spikes. You're holding me up. Favourite spikes, of course, in Tomb Raider 1 on the PlayStation, or Core Design, 1996. Well, there was some rather good ones in Prince of Persia. There's a games with quite a lot of spikes. Oh look, why does it always do it to me for? I bet. Check out when they go past. I bet there's no spikes there. I'm stuck underneath. Oh look, this is a conspiracy. Doing good. Spikes again. Yes, yes, yes. No. Right, I picked up a spanner that time. That's good. They're both stuck like Wallies. I think I've got it here. I've got it. Biff. So I'm winning, but I'm making a bit of a meal of it. Yes. Next up. Player can join at any time. Well, I'm sure he'll bear that in mind. I keep going for steering really, because I think speed we're okay. As he gets off to the worst start ever. Now look out for your shortcuts, which I just did there to great aplomb. Oh no, and I just didn't do there to rubbish aplomb. I'm in bother. Right, so I'm already half a lap behind. There's a missile there. I can use that, can I? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, should have gone through there. How'd you fire the missile? I did up a bit. Can't wait for me, lads. Wait for me. Right, took a bit of a risk there. Come on. Oh, I've come third. Nicky S has fond memories of Tomb. Oh, the Blundering series. Yeah, it's still there. People that haven't seen that. Quite a few years ago, I did. I went through the whole, like a walkthrough, believe it or not, of Tomb Raider 1. Did a little bit of Tomb Raider 2, but I gave up on it because it was too tricky. But yeah, Tomb Raider. Yeah, it was good. That's the highest score there. Right. Do you know what? I think we'll do a bit of ZX Spectrum in, you know? We'll do a bit of ZX Spectrum in. There will be ZX Spectrum live streams back on the channel at some sort of stage. I don't know when, but there will be. So let's see if that works. This is the one I think is the most reliable. We're going to start with a classic game. Now, where is the... We're going to start with a classic game called Horace Goes Skiing, which we've live streamed quite. What's that doing there? We've live streamed quite a lot of times. I think that's what I was playing last time I loaded the thing. Oh, come on! Oh, we got a problem. Oh man! It's see, what did I say? I said this is the one. This is the one I've got the least problem with. Alright, open, let's get out of here. Horace Goes Skiing, that's what we want. That's Jet Set, that's Manic Miner, the game that I probably played the most. Well, we're playing that on the PC a bit later on if we got time to do that. But Horace Goes Skiing is all about crossing the road, really. Right, okay, load. God, it's the moment of truth, isn't it, really? Is that doing anything? Doesn't seem to be doing anything, does it? Right, let's turn this off. And turn it back on again, maybe. I thought this one was the one that was going to be fine. Let's reset the thing. Maybe we'll get a bit of joy there. No, right, okay, no problem. We'll just turn it on and off again. That's what you do in old computer circles, isn't it? There we go. Well, okay, that's there. 128k. Horace Goes Skiing. Fingers crossed, not eyes crossed, of course. No, I think we're on firmer ground now. So, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, actually, I think I've got to do the sound a bit lower. I've got to do the sound a bit lower, a bit higher, so you can't hear it otherwise. I think I've got to turn it up. There we go. I think that's more on an even keel. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Press any key to play. Right, we're there, folks. Another little live streaming blemish, stuff that can go wrong. Oh, diddly. He is a strange looking chap, this Horace. Right, okay. Now I might get across the road. I might not. Thanks, Tomiak. You enjoyed the stream so far. This is. Oh. This used to be the classic way of getting across. As a kid, I used to get down here all day. Oh! Yeah, that's good. Gypsum, fantastic. Yeah, never play Manic Miner with a joystick. That's very good advice. Right, come on. Let's get some skis. We've got to get back. Look at those bikers. Who's that nincompoop? I think that's it. I didn't even get across the road that time. I didn't get across the road once. No money, no ski. No money, no ski. No zebra crossing, ABM, no. That'd be good, isn't it? If I got that whole stream, I don't manage to get across. Come on. Yes. Now the road gets gradually busier and busier, so it's probably best not to muck about. Right, come on, let's just wait for the right time then. Is that the right time? No. Is that the right time? No. When's the right time? I don't know when the right time is. Is that the right time? Yeah, no! Got run over by an ambulance. Let's just try and go up here. Now what? This game, sometimes you can get in a flow of things. Go! Thank goodness for that. I thought I was never going to get to the ski slope. Right, here's Horace now, doing a bit of skiing. We need to go through the flags, and then we're good. I did review a PC version of this about a number of years ago, actually. And it was always my intention because I saw you could change the graphics, because it was picking up graphics from a file you could load in some paint program. It was my intention to, like, oh, well done, to like change all those to try and make a completely different game, but I never got round to it, and I don't think I got it anymore. But we did review it. Horace Goes Skiing on the PC, I think. Right. You can't get more classic than this. As a school kid in junior school, this would be one of my go-to games. This and Horace and the Spiders. Didn't play Hungry Horace as much. That was quite basic. It was like a Pac-Man game, which really didn't work because it was bad maze design. But it was still good fun to see. Don't crash into the trees, or I'll end your game real quick. Now, you know, those people that don't know Horace Goes Skiing, with each round through this, the flags get further and further apart. There we go. Right, let's get through here. Horace Goes Skiing, it was by Sinclair Research in 1983 and written by William Tang. Simon Toadland thinks it's the best game on the stream so far. Well, we've gone Spectrum, haven't we? I know a lot of you are mainly Spectrumers. Well, we're doing Ariel and Alien Syndrome as well. Normally on the, say normal live stream, but the more traditional live streams, we do 8 games from a particular system. Go! No! Go! Oh, look, I was there! Yeah, if you feel like wait about 10 minutes here, it gets too busy. Right. Definitely needs a lollipop, lady. Go. No. Whoa. Yes. Phew. That's the way they cross the road in my town. Right. Okay. Now we're back here on the ski slope. We've got cash 0. So any crashes, we can't afford any new skis. So we desperately need to get through here. Beer. So yeah, Hungry Horace was like 1 level. Horace Goes Skiing is like 2 mini games, that crossing the road business and the ski slope. And Horace and the Spiders is like 3 games. And then there weren't any other Horace games, although there was supposed to be one called Horace to the Rescue. And then after that, there was a lot of homebrew games there, a lot of homebrew Horace games, which I've reviewed quite a few of them. Horace Goes to the Mystic Tower was one of them. Horace and the Robots is good. That's like a Berserk clone where Horace has now got a gun in that one. A few others as well. I can't quite remember. Merry Christmas from Horace. That's a good Christmassy one where he's on a train trying to catch presents. Woo. Yeah. Horace in the Mystic Woods. Horace Goes to the Tower. Horace the Rescues 1 and 2. Horace Miner. Yeah. Yeah, I'm remembering them now. Horace Miner. That was a... Yeah, Horace the Rescue was like influenced by the Hunchback games by Ocean. Right, get through there, Horace. Good. Lucky, skis okay. They are deadly, Rose Gumdale. You're quite right. Right, okay. I don't know, ABM, why it's pounds, dollars rather than pounds. Not quite sure. Right, I'd love to see the programming of this. Right, software. You see the lorries down the bottom have got software, and the ones on the top have got hardware. Then there's red and yellow minis. A big hello to Joachim Jesus, sorry. Hello to you. Thank you. Thanks for joining us once again for this, random stream, really. Ratty's more of a Dizzy fan. There's a lot of Dizzy games. Yeah, I've reviewed quite a lot of Dizzy games. Wonderful World of Dizzy was a recent one by the Oliver Twins, a recent homebrew. I've been going through the Egghead games as well, influenced by those. Go, no. I think it's getting slightly impossible to get across this road now, isn't it? It's getting rather tricky. 1983, though, this was. We're now in the year 2023, so that was, 40 years ago. 40 years! 40 years! I still remember playing this in front of my TV. 40 years ago, that was. Right, okay. Oh, good night, Mark. Thank you for joining. A big hello to Stefan Sumner as well. Horace and the Spiders was part of the original 3 also. It was, that is very true. Okay, let's go up here. And it was designed for 16K, wasn't it, that? Oh, it was designed for 16K. Now, I was always amazed on Horace and the Spiders, where, how did they, when you went round a few times, how they had 8 spiders and Horace on this web, all being smoothly animated with just 16K. It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ratty, you've always hoped for a 3D Dizzy game. That would be interesting. Or a 3D Jet Set Willy game, for that matter. 3D Horace. Someone needs to work out. There was some bother, wasn't there, about the license for Horace? Did someone bought the licensing for Horace and then caused a bit of a stir on YouTube at least? So it's very hard to actually do anything with the character anymore. Oh, that was a bit lucky. That ambulance just got out of the way in time. Horace VR. I wonder what Horace is up to nowadays. He hasn't been in any movies, has he really? Bip, 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 bip. Right, concentrate here, because we've got no cash. to replace the skis. Mind you, it said skis okay last time, didn't it? So the flags are getting narrower and narrower. This is my favourite skiing game of all time, and the first one I ever played. There's a in Daley Thompson's Super Test. There's always an event that I'm no good at, and no one can give me any tips on that. Called the slalom. Yeah, Daley Thompson doing the slalom, but I've never been able to qualify on that ever. Right, going down. The course is always the same here, always the same. Except you might have more of these bump things, which you seem to get points for. There's no cash to collect down here, though. See, take you back to 1983. What a... Oh! Still okay. Well, that's good. Take you back to this era. It was a joy to see on the screen. Boob. Who puts a tree in a ski slope? Right in the middle as well. How did that work? Must be an avalanche which brought it there. Those beeps are when I'm missing flags. If I miss too many flags, it's game over. Go on, Horace. Through the go. Finish. Hurrah. Yeah, Boris Johnson goes skiing. Boris goes skiing, maybe. Maybe it is Boris. Boris and Horace. Maybe. But I still want that karting game, you know, that ZX Spectrum karting game for something to work on with all your favourite ZX Spectrum characters in it's like a Mario Kart sort of adventure. Jet Set Willy, Horace, Henhouse Harry from Chucky, Egg, and various other ones. I'd just like to see them racing against each other. And that bloke from Dynamite Dan, who is called Dynamite Dan. Right, they don't all have special weapons. But oh, look at this. This is crazy stuff. Yeah, I never owned a Mini. I had a friend that owned like a blue Mini. The floor sort of like jumped up and down. Oh, look at that. The floor jumped up and down when he broke. I always thought like I was going to rub my bottom on the tarmac on the road below. It was very safe. Okay, but it was a nice car. It was good around in a Mini. That's like super cool. I'm never going to get through there, am I? He's got through. Oh, I missed it. I missed it just. Oh, come on, Horace. Whoa. I've lost control of my skis. Right, I've just lost control of stuff there. Don't go down too fast. Horace Goes Skiing. It has to be one of the classics. If you're going to compile a list of top 10 classic games, this would have to be there. Horace Goes Skiing, Horace and the Spiders, Jet Set Willy, Manic Miner, Attic Attack, Sabre Wolf. All classic games. You put a classic game below that should be included in that top 10. Commando is another one. But you put your game there as well. Daley Thompson's Cathlon, maybe. Oh, it's bad luck. Skis broken. All skis broken. Steve Norman, I've got a brand new Mini. Is it the old style Mini or is it the new design model? Oh, look. I thought it was the end of the game. I've got no money here. I'm not going to be able to buy some skis, am I? Right. Cash 0. How can I buy skis with no cash? Well, I don't know. It's the point's mute because I'm going to get run over anyway. Right. What am I? Right. Okay. I think I'm fine. I'm fine, Avalon. Go. No. You say when. Go. Oh, look. And I crashed into the roof of a Mini. I can't afford the ambulance fee. And yeah, no money, no ski. And that always reminds me of that always reminds me of that thing I can't remember, that Bob Marley song, No Woman No Cry. No money, no ski, bomb 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 bomb, no money, no ski. Right, let's play now. This is a homebrew. We've reviewed quite a lot of games from Inafuto. This is in 2021. This one is Ariel, and it's a bit of a departure from his normal homebrew games. It's a horizontal scroller shooter, possibly influenced by a Scramble. He seems to be influenced by various games on each one he does. I think it's got some music playing in this one as well. It's called Ariel, that's it, not Ariel, Ariel, like the washing up liquid. Yeah, push spacebar, and I can never remember if it's spacebar to continue where you left off, or enter when you continue left, because you can continue there. One just restarts the game, but it doesn't matter at the start because yes. Right, okay, Ariel. We're attacking stuff. Do. Right, lovely music. Inafuto. I really love reviewing Inafuto stuff. I really do. Right, there's some good end of level bosses. There's no bombs you can do. End level bosses seem to be airships. Just keep your nose clean. Stage 1. It runs. They all run concurrent with each other. Right, okay. Take that. They're not really firing back. It starts off nice and gentle. Oh, don't crash into the scenery. Oh, look at that. Or get sucked by these other nincompoops behind. Do. the music doesn't really fit. It's good music. It doesn't really fit a big fighting battle there. I just want to see the airship. They're going to crash into each other, are they? No, because I blew them up. Biff, baff, boff. It's Sunday, folks. It's Sunday, the last week in February. And the next month will be March for those people that don't know. Right, kaboom! Well, that's it. I seem to find a weak point there. Oh! Surely you can't take much more. There we go, good. So stage 2 will start in a minute. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going on and on and on and on until you're either sick of the music or you can't go on any further. Ariel, I think you'll clean up on that game. Well done. Christopher Jennings gets the joke award so far. But mind you, that centipede, half a centipede joke was quite good with the 50 legs. I like that. Remember when that happened? That was quite a while ago. Whoa! Right, hang on a minute, folks. Right. A couple of, if you missed them, a couple of videos did go up on the channel today. It's been very action-packed on the channel, live streaming and stuff. One was Rescue on the Commodore and Amiga, a game influenced by, I suppose, Space Taxi. It does have a sequel, which you might come to at some point. And the other game was on the Atari 2600 called Vanguard. We will look at the Atari 2600 later on in this stream, but no, we won't look at it at the stream. We'll look at other games. We'll look at the Atari 2600, but we won't look at Vanguard itself. Is that what I said? I don't know. I'm getting confused. Right, more airships. It seems to be firing up in the sky there. It seems to have a weakness. There we go. That was easy to take care of. I don't remember it doing that in the review. So, you know, it's a bit scrambled. I think there should be an option to turn the music off, maybe. But anyway, I don't know. And then we'll have a look at Alien Syndrome, a game that I'm a bit late coming to on the Commodore, on the ZX Spectrum. There is a Commodore 64 version which I haven't been able to get work. Right, one up. Oh, well that's it then. That's like a fair trade. I died to get an extra life. What are they shooting at us? Either those yellow snooker pool balls you get in, well, pool really. Where else would you get a pool ball? So it's getting, the screen's getting gradually more and more filled up with nincompoop alien enemy things. Whoa. Right, come on. It is jolly music. It is jolly music, Gumdio. You are quite right. But I've reviewed quite a few games from Inafuto. This game is available if you want to play it from Spectrum Computing for free. There. If you want to go there, download it, you could be playing this. Now it's getting a bit trickier now. Oops. I want to take these out, but not to dinner. Oh, the stuff right. Oh! It's like invincible for a small amount of time. Come on, just die. Good. Right, let's navigate this. I've got past those two. So we're on stage 3. But as I say, you can continue where you left off if you hit the right button. Right, well, one player. Biff. Man. Right. Stage 4, and we're zipping through with great aplomb. Bam, bam, bam. It's a lot of these games that they come out back in the day, they would have been good. I mean, I do like seeing the homebrews, but the one thing that's irking me slightly without great quality is a bit top heavy with platformer games. Really, there's a lot of platformer games. I want to see like shooters. I want to see driving games. I want to see a lot, but I can understand why there's a lot of platform games because of that program by Jonathan Caldwell called AGD. Bingo was his name out now. It's either enter to continue where I left or spacebar. I can't remember. We'll soon find out. Stage 4, yeah, enter, and you can continue where you left off. So you can keep going and going and going and going. Right, let's take out that thing. Oh, I didn't take that thing out. I was saying about classic games, wasn't I, before? I suppose you'd have to have that one. What's that one with the rocket? I can't remember. That's embarrassing. You've got 3 pieces of. I'm getting old. You've got 3 pieces of a rocket that you ditched. Lunar. No, it's called Jetpack. Oh, thank God for that. But I was having one of my moments now. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm reaching the limit of my skills here while talking at the same time. Look. These tennis balls are tricky customers. They are tricky customers. Right, last go, and then we'll load up Alien Syndrome. Alien Syndrome is a drome of syndromes. Boo boo. So this is the third system we've looked at today. We've looked at Mega Drive, We looked at Commodore 64 briefly, and we've looked at ZX Spectrum. Well, 2 games of ZX Spectrum. And normally on the stream we only look at one system individually, so if you like a favourite system you could look out for that, and Spectrum is the most. I'm a bit biased because Spectrum is the one that I owned back in the day, and just give you, although I didn't own all the games we played, it just get that nostalgia for the graphics, the sound of the thing, everything really. I was trying to imagine as a kid how I would have played the game, what it would have been like, and it takes you back to a more calmer time when you had a lot less to worry about. There we go. Oops, I think the biggest thing I had to worry about was at junior school where I have the right luminous colour socks on. They were a big craze, the luminous colour socks. Half green, half red, everything luminous was good for kids there. Hello to Mercurial Me. Good to see you. We're back in action. This is going to be a regular thing. I'm not dead, I'm alive. He's alive. Right, okay. Oh, this is tricky. Good, that's that one. Oh! I've still got a life left. Good. Right, let's just get to a certain bit and it'll go to stage 5, I think. Yay, stage 5. Hooray! So, you know, you could be playing this. As I say, the music, good as it is, it could drive a lot of people potty. If you was locked in a room with just this, you might go a bit insane. Some of the music playing in the recent Egghead games I reviewed are absolute genius. I'll tell you what this music reminds me of. I don't know if you've ever been to Disneyland or Disney World. Your parents have taken you maybe, or you might have been taking your kids there. So when you go around on one of those rides, it's playing some music over and over and over again. That's pretty much what it reminds me of. What game is this, says Tom? Well, it's a game called Ariel, as it says there, but you might have asked that. It's a bit of a delay. You might have asked that before it came up. It's a game called Ariel, like the washing up powder. They're by Inafuto in 2021. So it's a homebrew as such. So let's play a run and gun called Alien Syndrome. I'm in 128k. I think I reviewed it in 48k, but I don't know what version this is. It might be only 48k anyway. This game, I'm not quite sure. Alien Syndrome, the syndrome of the aliens. Right. Power ups. You're on a space station. You need to rescue your comrades from certain doom. That didn't look very good, did it? It didn't. See, wasn't that how it was back in the day? It was like take longer to load it, and then you get presented with that. Is it going to do it again? Maybe we'll have to ditch Alien Syndrome. Well, I don't know. Right, is it going to do it again? No, stop the tape and press enter. Right, good. We must have had the volume up more this time. It's defaults to the keys QA, O and P. Thank goodness for that. This is by Ace Software in 1988. We're going around killing people, really. Well, not people as such. We're just destroying aliens. I didn't get off level 1 in the review, but I did get quite close. If you want to check that out afterwards. Right. Enter to begin the game. You can choose to be a woman or a man. A bit like an Ant Attack, which someone said in the comment section there, which is quite true. We'll be a woman. I'll pretend that she's Ripley, an alien. I think that's a general idea. The bomb is set. Rescue 10 comrades. Right, here I go. And I've died. I've been shot by a worm already. What? What's going on now? Right. Right, okay. Oh, look at this. Right, so, I can't even get out of this bit. I think I was pressing the wrong button for fire. Anyway. The best weapon is a laser. Well, look at that. I think well, that's the worst go of all time. You'd be hard pressed to find a go as worse than that. Let's pick this fella here. He might be better. The bomb is set. Right, okay, stop the camera. Right, 1 comrade rescued already. Already, I'm doing better than before. Not many worms shoot at you. I've been a bit unlucky. Right, keep moving. I did do a poke on this game and it didn't quite work. Right, up we go. There's a comrade there. Don't get too close to these worms. That's good advice, always. They do regenerate, so you can't shoot all of them. Like second comrade rescued. There's a map there. All the flashing dots are comrades we need to rescue. Now, you get the idea now. That's all about just trying to complete the thing. Don't get too close to your worms. You see the time ticking down? That's when the bomb's going to go off. No! Right, there should be a comrade up here. There he goes. Why they can't save themselves, I don't know. There's a question mark. We don't know what that is. Might be a parrot. Might be some points. 3,000 points. There's a comrade there. He's patting his head and rubbing his tummy at the same time. That's very impressive, but that's not going to save you from certain doom, is it? What's that? That could be some kind of weapon. Oh no, it's a force fieldy thing around me. Although I'm not sure what good that's going to do. Rescue 10 comrades. Count them. You can see the heads there in the comrades in cyan. There's another one's gone down. So, oh man, caravan. So you could pretend that you're Ripley and Aliens playing this, trying to rescue everyone. Hicks and map. They're everywhere. Whatever direction we go in, we're going to do okay. So it's a great game. I viewed it on the Commodore and Amiga as well, but as I say, I can't get the Commodore 64 version to work, which is a shame because I think it might be good on that. I have to try it, see if I can get a different ROM. Oh, I had no chance there. Right, I've got the flamethrower thing. What does that say? It says B there for bomb. Bomb the place about this place. So going down the screen is definitely a bit more tricky because you can't see too much. Alien sausages says ABM. Oh, don't wiggle too close to me. By a Sting said, don't wiggle. Good. Map. Right, so we've got 4 comrades left. Although there seems to be more flashing on the thing. Come on, die, worms, die! Right, where's the comrade? There he is there. What did B? I don't see B before. What does that do? Oh, it's a short-range hand grenade. That's rubbish. Oh, let's go this way. Short hand. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible weapon. I'm not going to survive too long with that thing. Right, that's better. Is it? Oh no, I've just got two of those force field things. Come on. Oh, I want the laser. Give me the laser, Baser. Oh, I definitely need a map now. I'm going around in circles. Right, map. Thing is, when you got the map, the things still keep right round the corner. Still keep coming at you. Coming at you, Cleopatra. Right. Is this an arcade coin up? I can't remember offhand. It seems like it should have been. Oh God. Let's see. Game over. So I had about 3 people left to rescue. That weren't too bad, was it really? It weren't too bad. It weren't too bad, Sad. Do you know we've been live streaming for almost 2 hours? Has it gone quick for you? Some of you have been here since the beginning, so well done you. Let's zip in. Good to see you back, bud, says Mr. Freeman. Thank you, Mr. Freeman. I like your catalogue. That joke's not going to work. There used to be something called the Freeman's catalogue. It's a bit like Argos. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Freeman. Red. Let's have one last go as the woman. And let's try and just survive longer than we did last time with her. Oh, see, that I lose that every time. Notice, even if you're a man or a woman in this, the graphic when you die is still exactly the same. This way. It doesn't make a great difference to your movement. It's just a rather nice addition. Other games you could be a female or male was Paperboy 2. Oh, stupid worms. If you've got stupid worms, then comment below. Right, there's too many of them. This is definitely like Aliens. Right, hello, I'm going to rescue you. Right, I'm being chased by a wiggly... Wow! I got surrounded by worms now. Yes, this was a Sega arcade game. Thank you. I'm sure I mentioned that in the review. But, look at that game. Right, definitely, this is my last go. I think I collected 9 people. I collected 10 people in the game, in the review I did recently, but I didn't get to the exit in time, or I died before I could get to the exit, so I was so close. So I think I would have got there eventually. It was a Half-Life reference, sorry, it was lost on me, sorry about that. I didn't get the joke. But I bet it was a good one. Right, no! Right, I got out of the way this time, I knew it was going to fire at me. Right, that's good, right, we're off to a good start. I've killed that fella. Oh, and there's another worm. Yeah, you don't expect space worms to fire at you. There's some big worms in one of the new Star Wars films, wasn't there? I think. Well, that Han Solo, or was it just an octopus tentacle thing? I say the best weapon by far, which I haven't found, is the laser. It might be over this side. Possibly. Look out for the letter L. If you see the letter L somewhere, let me know. Point it out to me. There's the letter L. Right, laser. Stay on that. Right, now we're talking. It's got the range, this thing. So if you want to complete it, there are other levels. I think you got alien eggs and alien nest, like aliens. Right, now we're doing it. You need this weapon. Don't get any other weapon. This is all you need. You've got the range of the thing. Just don't get cocky, kid, as Han Solo said. Right, there's the door you need to escape from at the end. How many comrades left? Right, I've got the map. There's a few about the place, isn't there? Just follow the perimeter. If you get lost, just follow the perimeter around here. Just try and shoot them before they actually come on the screen. That's good. Oh! Game over again. So it's a very enjoyable game that's done well. I like that animation. Look, Alien Syndrome is jumping up and down. Did this come out on the Mega Drive as well? It sounds like it should have done. This is a bit where someone says I've reviewed it on the Mega Drive. If I have, I don't remember. That's good. So that was Horace Goes Skiing, Ariel and Syndicate on the ZX Spectrum. On the Commodore 64, we looked at Centipede, Slicks and Badlands, Pac-mania, Super Monaco Grand Prix and Mercs on the Mega Drive. Now, normally, this is where sort of like the live stream would sort of like end, but it's continuing because it's about testing everything, isn't it, really? Okay, so what should we do next? Atari 2600, I think. I'd really need to make the sound a lot less on that one, so let's get rid of that, I think. Well, that's a nice effect. Right, anyway, so now this is going to be quite tricky. Let's have a look. We're just going to look at a couple of basic ones. Let's get the sound on the right thing. So we look at Joust, which is quite a tricky game, and then we look at them. Now let's put this screen on, I think. So it's what gives me half a chance. Now I need to find where did I put it? Now I need to. Oh God! Well, there it is. There, buried underneath everything else. Right. Okay. Let's put that there. There. Bear with me, folks. It'll be on the screen in a minute. Joust. Right. Okay. Can he get it? Can he get it? I don't know. Joust. It's a crazy thing. Who's running this ship? It's probably me, isn't it? I'm probably running this ship. Right, how's that going to look? Is that going to look okay? We'll soon see. Is that looking all right? I hope so. Right, let's put that there. Let's put that there, and we're good. Right, Joust. Now, this is quite an awkward game to play. Basically, you're on the top of some sort of a space ostrich, and you need to, you need to land on the top of your opponent and then destroy the egg, right? Right, 1 or 2 players, here we go. And you do the height by pressing the fire button over and over again, but it will bounce on stuff. So what I'm trying to do is jump on that twit, right? Yeah, there we go, I've done it, and now I need the egg. There we go, I've got it. So that's that done. Good, I've done it. Joust is by Atari in 1982. Now we're on the next stage. So you get the general idea, don't you? There we go, get the egg. Boof. If you don't get the egg, it will hatch into a more evil opponent. Let me know how far you got. I'm making this look quite easy. Joust. This is basic. Oh! If you're the same height as your opponent, you bump into each other. If they're higher than you on the collision, then it's Doomsville. Right, okay. I'm a knight on the back of an ostrich. Could you ever conceive such a thing? Boof! There we go, that's him done. So we look, as you can see, we look at quite a range of systems here. Good, that's him done. Oh, and I've landed in volcanic lava. But on this PAL version, it's red. It's brown, I mean. Red volcanic lava. Oh, look. I bashed into the underside of an ostrich and I'm dead. If you've bashed into the underside of an ostrich and are dead, then comment below. Right, hang on. Oh, look at that. That's bad news. Don't dive into volcanic lava, even if it's brown. Come on. There's a 2-player on this, and I imagine it'd be quite exciting, but there's a lot of inertia in this. There's not many inertia games on the Atari 2600. There was a good homebrew, which was called Thrust. So you need some skills here. Right, drop on him. Oh, and I just dropped a little bit too low. Come on. Yeah, so you can see the platform's getting gradually trickier to land on. He seems to be flying quite well, and it's a very fiddly one. But good fun. But good fun too, especially when there's two of you playing. Right. Get ready. Joust, 1982. I think it's the earliest one we played so far, isn't it? On the live stream. River Raid is 1982 as well. You probably heard of that. River Raid Activision and Joust by Atari. They seem to be the two biggest producers of games in this era. Right. Okay. Oh, don't want two player because there's two player ain't here. Right. Let's go again. See, there's no volcanic lava on here. Hi, Clinton. Thank you for dropping by. Great to see your face again playing Joust, one of your favourites. Oh, good. I'm pleased. I am at work tomorrow, but I don't start till 2 o'clock, so I've got a chance of recovery, haven't I, really? I was at work today from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Then I got, 4:15. I got home about 5ish, and that gave me a chance to get a bit of dinner and get a bit of energy up. So yeah, it's been a success. I think, is there 2 birds here? There weren't 2 birds before, was there? Right, there's only 1 bird now. Let's do this. So you do need a bit of skill. Not expert gameplay, if you just joined us. Dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. Yes. I mean, if I had infinite time, I do so much on this channel, more than I'd want do. Maybe I should. Oops. I would. I'd do movie reviews as well, but I don't know if anyone would be interested in those. But maybe I should do a separate channel. But then it gets pretty awkward. You got to get. Oops, that's a pterodactyl to avoid. That can't be killed. The pterodactyl. You can't spread yourself too thin, because if you're doing making videos without any enthusiasm, that comes across really. You got to like what you're doing, or it just don't work. It just don't work, Burke. Everyone knows that. I've always wanted to be. This might be laughable as well. I've always wanted to have a go, at least, at being a stand-up comic and see what you can do. But then you prepare stuff. It's a bit of ad-libbing, but you can prepare stuff as well and have a basic act. Oh, kabuff! There's 3 of the things. I think I must be onto a different level here somehow. Biff! Ray! So once you start getting good, you can see it's quite a good bit of fun, this. Yay, that's them taken care of. Well, hey! Oh, no! Right. If the eggs, you might wonder why they hatch into an egg. If you don't get the egg, they hatch into a more deadly opponent. So that it is important to cut them out. Oh, there. Now I've never been jousting. I don't know. The JB Sports don't sell the equipment. They do. No, they don't. Actually, if you want to get, having said that, if you want to get into pole vault, what kids get into pole vault now? What set of circumstances happen where you're at school or something and think, I really want to do the pole vault? No schools have got a pole vault, have they? I mean, you'd have to be at an athletics club, and they think, oh, this guy's rubbish at everything. Let's just chuck him into the pole vault. Yeah, comment below if you've done pole vault. But, I was at school, I was mainly into my distance running. Well, cross country, but I liked the 1500 metres and the 3000. They were the 2 events that I did. Right, go. Let's have another go. So it's a little bit flickery, this, but it might be just my system, possibly. But I'm glad everything's in sync, though. Sounds in sync. My voice is in sync, so I don't look like one of those badly dubbed martial art movies. You want to fight? Then fight me. I'm not quite like that. Yeah, again, thank you to the subscribers, thank you to the members, not compulsory by any means, but thank you for helping it going. As I say before, thank you to everyone that's done a super chat, and there's been very, very generous there. Yeah, there we go. It's been quite a pleasant evening, isn't it? I did ask the question before whether Sunday was a better day, and quite a few of you was quite positive on that, so it might be there. I mean, I don't know if it'll be a 3 hour plus one each time. Maybe it will if I can find the ones to do it. 3 hours might be a bit long for some people, but it just gives people a bit of chance that now, because people turning up now, the live stream would have been over. So it just gives people a bit of a chance to catch maybe the back end of it with still a bit of fun to go. Whoops. I don't know. My favourite Atari 2600 game still is Enduro. It was quite an endless one. But people keep telling me to review a game called Fatal Run, which is also might be on a long time. So I might have a look at that as well. It's like an endless. Well, I think it's sort of like it's a long race anyway. It's a long. I'll find out when I review it. I'm sure. It's a post-apocalyptic world. And you're trying to deliver, I think, a vaccine in your car, and there's other cars on the road trying to stop you, and you don't want to be destroyed. Mel the Bell did long jump at school. That was good long jump. I didn't have the spring for long jump. I'd run really fast, and then I'd do the jump, and I'd go hardly anywhere. I didn't have the springiness there. Out of Engineers, you do well as a comic bud. You've got good quick patter. Yeah, I think I would do. Yeah, I think so. Hope so. Yeah. It's just having the balls to do it, isn't it? Really, just having the balls. I think there was one comedian, I think in the USA. He didn't start off as a comedian. He was on YouTube first, and then he hired out an arena. Did his first gig. And of course, he was a huge YouTuber. I can't remember his name. He had a whole arena of people that were prepared to laugh at his jokes. When you've got to deliver it, I suppose, to a room that don't know you, then it must get a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. There we go. I was thinking the other day. He goes off on a tangent a lot. You know, like a werewolf. A werewolf. It sees the moon, and then it turns into the werewolf. Of course, a full moon. What happens if you put a werewolf actually on the moon? If you put it in a spaceship, took a bunch of werewolves to the moon, and then chucked them out, what would they be permanent werewolves, or would they all go crazy? It's the sort of thing that needs to be investigated. You need sort of like government funding, I suppose. Right, as I get here. Have you ever done that? Put a werewolf on the moon? I think R.E.M. sang about it, didn't they? What would you do? Put a werewolf on the moon? Possibly. Right. I'm talking nonsense again. Come on. Yes, this looks good. Oh, into volcanic lava. Hot soup lava. Right, we will be playing River Raid after this. There. Raiding the river once again in the third hour of the stream. Whoa. Well, we played Pac-mania first. You might have been there for that. Do you remember that? Remember that? Happy days back then. Well, it's good to have another video in the live stream, in the live stream playlist. That is for sure. We generally only play games that have been reviewed on the channel already. That gives me at least half a chance of prepping the darn thing. But I think we've reviewed, actually gaming reviews, I think there's over 3,000, or at least over 2,000. That's a big difference. Let's say what is it? There's about 1,100 Spectrum reviews, almost. There's about 150 Commodore 64 reviews, getting on for 200 Atari 2600, PlayStation, about 100 Game Boy Advance reviews. Oh, I'd have to add them up, I don't know. Someone with quick math skills might be able to tell me how many gaming reviews we've done. There's a few revisited as well, so they count as a review. We've done quite a few anyway. Those ones at the beginning, I hadn't really found my style yet, or a proper microphone, so that's interesting. They're the ones we sort of like revisited quite a bit. Right. Lotus 2, that got revisited. But first of all, though, on the channel, I just did footage. That was it. About 360p, I think the footage was. Right, River Raid. Let's load that up. I've just reset the thing. Well done. I didn't mean to do that. Right, that's another thing. Right, you might see my head going around because I've got windows on top of windows. I've got two screens here. There, so I think with money from the previously from the channel, I bought two screens. That was quite a while ago, actually. All the money does get reinvested back into the channel. Sometimes people ask me, Nick, as a YouTuber, do you have to do a tax return to claim the money? The answer to that is yes. So I do a tax return. It's more important if you want to claim expenses back there. But in theory, if a lot of people probably wouldn't bother and get away with it. They might get a surprise at some point, I don't know. But anyway, that's just stuff. Right, we're on River Raid now. Good. Yeah, any income that you don't declare that could get you a bit of hot water, but I don't think HMRC have got the resources to maybe pursue everyone. But yeah, I do a tax return. Right, thank you very much. Alright, River Raid. Right, let's get that there. Right, what am I doing? F2 to start. Right, we're off. We're off again. River Raid, a classic game, Activision 1982. It's very, very different on all systems. The ZX Spectrum version is probably the easiest. For people that don't know, you've got this airplane here, and you must guide it past various enemies here. You can refuel. Fuel will go gradually down, represented by that yellow bar going across, and each end of level is represented by the bridge. And when you get to the next stage, it's progressively more difficult. You see the boat there is moving across. Right, okay. There was a River Raid... has that been dead already? I thought I had a number of lives. Anyway, there was a River Raid 2 and 3, but I don't think they were official. Right, so you got 1 life by the looks of things. I forgot that. Right, just so as long as you possibly get. A bit like Temple Run, I suppose, in that sort of thing. We reviewed Temple Run as well. That was a classic game back in the day. On iOS, I forgot about that. PlayStation 3 review, PlayStation 4. Yeah, iOS system. We did a few of those. That's quite tricky to record, but we did do a few. Hello to Boulder Dash. Right, that's going to come across. Boulder Dash 64 is in the house. This is a 3-hour plus stream. Maybe. Oh, bash into the side. That's been gone again, is it? Yeah, I forgot you only got 1 life on this. Have I got that wrong? I thought you got more lives than that. Maybe it's... Yeah, I must have remembered it wrong. Yeah, Commodore 64, this come out on as well. This is one of my favourite games on the system as well, along with Beam Runner. I do like those classic feel games. Space Invaders, I can take it or leave it, I suppose, but there's quite a lot of shooters. But I like ones that go sort of like the extra mile, really. And this is classic gameplay. Heroes, another one that might be one of your favourites if you know the system. But it'd be good to see other evolutions of Atari 2600. Well, the Atari system itself. What was there? The 7200. I think there's another one as well. I'm a bit unfamiliar with it, but the Atari 8-bits they're abbreviated to. Right, I've got past there. So you can go slower, quicker. There we go. Oh, kaboom! Yeah, definitely more lives. Yeah, thanks, Mercurial Me. Yeah, I thought there was more lives, but it must be the other versions I'm looking at there. It didn't seem to start again because I thought as soon as you destroy the bridges, that works out as like a save point. There were a few homebrews on the Amiga that was reviewed. I think Bridge Strike was one. I can't remember the other one offhand. Yeah, let's follow the same thing. They were good to see. So stage 1 is quite easy. There's nothing actually moving around. Just make sure you've got your fuel there. I love the sound on this really a lot. Maybe just keep shooting everything for all you are, but don't shoot your fuel. See, it's one of these games, once you start getting good at, it starts getting better and better. Oh, which I don't seem to be doing very well. I don't know how it appears in the streams. But the box I've got in the box chat. I mean, when someone's a member, their name's in green. Can you see it in green, or is it just normal colours? It's really nice to see a bank of green there. Good, thank you very much. There we go. Right, there we go. So let's try and get to stage 2. Maybe the idea is just to go super quick. Yeah, I'm going super quick now. That's a way to avoid them. Bit cavalier. They can't... Yeah. There we go. So by going super quick there, I seem to be a bit well. It's Joachim's dinner time. Enjoy your dinner, sir. Oh, no. Right, now it's getting tricky. Planes are going backward and forward across here. Get some fuel. Oh, that was close. So getting a bit more speed out of the thing. Through. A bit more. Oh, that's a pretty good length of time, wasn't it? There. Oh look, did that start again or not? No. Yeah. You get an extra life after a certain bit, do you? Right, it's giving me extra lives now. Why? I do not know. Maybe that was a glitch before then. I definitely remembered more lives in it, yeah. Anyway, something weird's happening. There's a gremlin. There's a gremlin in the house. There's a loose goose in the suit-like goose. Joust and River Raid. I don't know if you've played River Raid 2 or 3, but that's well worth tracking down as well. Nothing's better than the original River Raid, in my opinion. I think the second one you had to land on an airplane, and it wasn't really a river. It felt like you was going over the sea or something. And I can't quite remember the third one, but we did review it. 2 and 3, don't think they were official releases. I think one of them was by some makers in Brazil, and I don't think they made it to the ZX Spectrum or Amiga. But the Amiga did have some homebrews of the original game. They're both slightly different. Bridge Strike and I'll call it the other one for the time being. But there was less piracy, I'd imagine, on the Atari 2600 because they come on cartridges rather than tapes. So you wouldn't have got people in the playground swapping cartridges that they'd copied. That is for sure. Fuel, no fuel, no fuel. Are the helicopters on the water or the ships in the yeah, I don't know. Dwayne Dibley, that's the ultimate question, Dwayne Dibley. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's just pixels. It don't matter what distance they are above or below. You hit a pixel with another pixel, no depth involved, you're in big trouble. Right, now this was tricky last time. Speed it. Another bridge blown up. In later stages there's like tanks on the bridge firing at you. Go through here, super speed. Good. Yeah, but looks like you only get extra fuel after a certain life. A certain bridge destroyed. How far did I get last time? Not much further than this. Into the open water again. Cool, that was a close one. That was a close one. Come on, this must be the best go so far. Oh, as he crashes into, I don't know, a riverbank. See, why did it give us extra lives last time, but it hasn't given us extra lives this time? The plane tilts when you move. What more do you want? I suppose so. That was a nice effect back in the day, a tilting plane. It makes me think that maybe they could have had a go at that. Is it Firefox or it's Firefox, isn't it? They could have had a go at that Firefox on this system, and that would have been amazing. Also, did 1942 come out or 1944? One of those. The biplane shooter. Did that come out on the Atari 600? Now that would have been a big hit as well, and I'm sure they could have done it. ABM, you never finished it. Does it actually finish? Does River Raid actually finish? I mean, on the ZX Spectrum version, because you've got so much room to manoeuvre, you can go on forever on that one. I don't think that ever actually does finish. There's boats in the river. There's helicopters hovering above the river. There's a lot of stuff in the river. There's Joan Rivers. Right, okay. But anyway, who would do whips of the river anyway? Some nincompoop driver, that's for sure. Right, I'd like to swim down this river. What would be a nice touch is if those guys from Tubin come down the rapids on their tubes and got involved there also. Oh no! Whoa! Right, okay, so it's definitely a bit of speed required here. And then slow down for those bridges there. Right. Biff, 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 biff. I think one of the Amiga... Oh, look at that. I think one of the... Why can't I fly over that? I think one of the Amiga ones, it's like changed colours the further you go. It's giving me an extra life now. Maybe that's because I got over 2,000 points, perhaps. An extra life and 2,000 points. That must be what it was. Oh, and then I get hit by a kamikaze nincompoop. How many more lives? Yeah, well, I've got 2 lives there. Oh, who knows? Who knows where my rosemary goes? Nobody knows but me. What song was that? A rose grows up my rosemary's nose. Whoa. You don't get these sort of songs on other streams, and thank God for that, some people might say. Oh, so busy trying to avoid that. Hello, Easy DJ. Perhaps you weren't there. I thought you was there before, but obviously you would. Hello to you, Easy DJ. He's a DJ who's easy. Right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I like I'm getting myself into trouble here. Right, let's fly. Oh no! I got a bished and a bashed and a bosh and a bish and a bashed and a bosh and a bish. Right, okay. I think we need to go onto the Commodore Amiga, don't we? We're running out of time in this 3 hours thingamajig. Now, this is when I need another bit of help, because I need to set this up. I don't think I've done this. Whenever I've done Amiga before, I've done it actually within the at the start where it took the less setting up. So why have I done it later on? Because you're a wally, that's why, Nicky. And I can't even find the thingamajig. It's probably under all this scump again, isn't it? Right, okay. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. God, I almost hit the crossbar there on the... oh, where is it? Right. It's... it's not funny. It's not funny, really, but it is fun. There it is, up there. I knew it was up there. Why didn't you say it was up the top, Nick? Right, okay. Right, now, I need to configure something. I've really done this the wrong way. Right, output. I'm using WinUAE, if you're familiar with that. So if you're familiar with it, you probably know what I'm doing. I'm trying to configure a keyboard of some description. Right, okay. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're feeling sufficiently stress-bust as we zip away. Nincompoopery. Let's cancel Monday tomorrow. Let's just none of us go in. Let's just continue. Let's just continue on forever, and then we'll be fine. Now we're playing Cabaret Asteroids. You might not be aware of it. It's for me. It's quite a basic game, but for me, it's the most accurate version of Asteroids I ever saw to the arcade on anything. There. And now what I've done. Now what I've done is I've just thinking me. I've taken off my headphones. I think, oh God, look, right, that goes in there. Suddenly everything's loud. Everything's loud in. Right, there we go. Hooray! Right, Cabaret Asteroids. I can't remember if I got this or someone sent it to me. I really can't. Right, now I do that, and now I've got to try and make you be able to see it. Let me know if you can see this. Can you see it? You might not be able to see it. I don't know. Right, okay. Here it is. Can you see it? I'll wait to see if you can see it. Probably can't see it. Nothing's coming up. Oh, what? Let's have another go. There we go. Try that. You must be able to see that. Tell me you can see that. Can you see that? Probably can see it. Right. Let's move that into a more usable position. So it's Asteroids, based on that game from Atari there. The most accurate version of this to date. Well, I reckon. Anyway, on the review of this, the author did write down there what. He got some information anyway, and I did that. Right, that made no sense what you just said, Nick. I know, right. Asteroids, here we go. Is there any sound on this? There is sound. So look, listen to the sound. Oops. Oh dearie me, and I blasted off over there. Right, good, right. There must be a way of flying in this. 2 seconds. I'm almost there. Fred Astaire. What's up in there? Do. Nick, you can't keep getting away with that song. Right, okay, let's try that. Right, game over, pullover, but I'm back in the base. I got a high score there, somehow. I got a high score. I don't know how the high scores will do it. 1 player. Right, come on, I want to asteroid it. There we go, I'm flying around. Good, that's it, we're back there. So down is hyperspace, up is flying around, and now, this is the arcades, is it not? Is this not the arcade experience, this? There's a great version of it, there's a great version of it on the Game Boy Advance as well, but not as good as this. Let's just... This is how you fly through an asteroid storm. Well, no! You can take that, buddy. Whoa! Oh dear, that's had a certain bit of inevitability about it. This was, I think, it was on a cover disc, I think, Amiga Action in 1991. But I've been very happy with this. The music is a bit like Jaws, isn't it? But it's probably best to stay in the middle a lot of the time. It was a thrill as a kid to get your name on the high score chart down the arcades if you had enough money to do so. Right. Let's stay in the middle this time. Sometimes So yeah, staying in the middle worked. Sometimes you can overcomplicate. Some people say just destroy one asteroid, so there's a lot less little things around. Just destroy the little things then. There used to be a way of cheating this to get super points. That's it. I need to get out of here. Oh, I got boomed as well. Yeah, great version. Cabaret Asteroids. Life is a cabaret. Big nose. It is a big. Yeah, right. LMN. Oh, I just have to be NBA, like the basketball people. Right now, I'm sure. In the review, I was successful in this game. If you stumbled on this live stream at random, well, lucky you. If you know nothing about the channel at all, there we go. Subscribe, bit right. Get go. This is pretty tricky. Let's get going. On the Spectrum version, well, the Spectrum version was I think you shooting pork pies. It seemed. What is it called? Meteor Storm. I love that. That's some great sounds in this, but nothing like the original game. I'm controlling an arrow. A lot of spaceships in other games have been influenced by the design of this thing. Right, okay. I seem to be doing well though now. Oh, I didn't shoot that thing. Oh, that was a good shot by him. Don't say I'm dead now. That'd be unfair. Oh, come on. Right, one left, and then I've done the level. But it's always the same. It's always the same. I think there was a Spectrum version where if you press a button, it's like the colours changed. I can't remember what that was called now. We did review it there. You can cycle through all the Spectrum colours. Don't think it was this one. No. The asteroids themselves even look the same shapes as the arcade would. I think I've said this a million times in various reviews of similar games. And I used to go swimming, and it's the first arcade game I saw. It was like next to track and field, and that was great stuff. But it's certainly a pew 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 game. Pew 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 pew. And as a kid, you would certainly invent stories there. I think it's this sort of era, 1991. I think. Yeah, maybe I was, well, when the original one came out, I was watching films, probably like Space 1999 and Battlestar Galactica and all those sort of things, big into Star Wars, the Star Wars figures. There's been a few stories of people finding Star Wars figures worth a lot of money now and selling them. I do have the Millennium Falcon and a few figures, but I, like a lot of kids, I played them to death. The Millennium Falcon crashed in the garden a few times, smashed into an AT-AT, got thrown around a lot. So, well, that's nice to see. I don't think it'd be worth physically any money. I think you could put the stickers on back then, and they weren't probably put on with great skill of a master tradesman. Right, player one. Oh, what? That was unfair. That was unfair. Right, okay. Now, I would like to see a Red Dwarf version of this. The name Dwayne Dibley in the chat box that made me think this, where you got Starbug in the middle, and it'll play the Red Dwarf music all the way through. Starbug in the middle, green, and other stuff coming at you in different colours, and the ships occasionally turn up like a polymorph or a rogue simulants or anything like that. Oh. That's good. I mean, it's very accurate. This, even to the animation of the arrow blowing up, or say the arrow. It's the ship, isn't it? Right, I've got too many small things floating around. Right, okay. So it's much more manageable now. Right, okay. I'm doing okay. Does your Millennium Falcon have the training ball? I don't think it does. It's got the checkerboard. It's got the checkerboard table, Mel, but it doesn't have the. It doesn't have the. I don't think it does. What was good about it? You know, you got in the Star Wars figures, you got those holes in their feet, don't you? And then you could sort of like put it on the notches, and they were standing up. Dwayne Dibley, Nod No, the game. 21 sell him. I don't know if anyone's following that. 21 sell him, Nod No, or 31 sell him. It must be foreign for miles, so maybe. Right, let's have one go, and then we'll go into Commando, a game I played mainly on the. What did I play mainly on? I played mainly on the ZX Spectrum, right, Elite. It was easier than the Amiga version. Amiga version doesn't have a big range on the things that you're firing, like some of the other ones perhaps did. I might be able to chuck in another game, maybe. Yeah, shall I maybe chuck in another Amiga game? Maybe. Well, we'll look how Commando goes. I'll have one last go of this, then we'll be Commandoing, And you might remember a bit earlier on the Mega Drive, we played Mercs there, and that's Commando is the prequel, well not really prequel, it come before anyway. Mercs. I think there was a Commando 3, I think, but not sure what that was called. I think it might have been called Commando 3. Oh, that's good. Point blank range blow up. This looks like a better go. I'm not doing so much flying around. Let's kill him. Biff. Don't know what alien that was. People buy the training ball for loads of their on their own. Right. Oh, like something I don't understand. The Star Wars Lego figures sell for quite a lot, don't they? Yeah, I don't know. Like a rare Star Wars figure of Palpatine or someone like that in a special clothes, they sell for fortunes. I wouldn't pay £15 for a Lego figure, but you know, perhaps perhaps it's an investment. I don't know. Right, next stage. Stage 2. You're not actually flying into an asteroid storm. The odds of surviving that are... What are the odds of surviving that? Don't ever tell me the odds. Oops, the Millennium... Well, the thing is that this doesn't have the Empire Strikes Back has. We won't fly into the belly of a big worm. I don't think so, unless that's a hidden bit that you don't know about. So, Cabaret Asteroids, well put together. It does what it's set on the tin. There's no really extra bells and whistles other than the arcade game. But if you want to play the arcade game at home, this is it for you. You're going to get it. And once you get used to it, your goes will be a lot longer than mine. Oh, so I've been kabiffed. Okay. Game over. So that's Cabaret Asteroids. Let's see if we can load up Commando now. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Commando. We're not going to go Commando. We're going to load Commando, and there's a big difference there. So if you was in the shop asking for the game, make sure you specify that you want to play Commando and you don't want the shop owner to go Commando. That's good tip for the top. Good tip for the top. Right. Biff. There we go. Actually, I might have this a bit too quiet. Amiga should be... Let's have a look. 2 seconds. Let's just double check it. You didn't say me you couldn't hold... Yeah, I think I got it. It's a bit too quiet. There we go. Mind you could hear the pew pew pewing, couldn't you, before? So maybe, I don't know. I might have made this too loud now, so let me know about that. Is that too loud? Rolling reviews. I spent £250. Oh my goodness of me. Well, that's a good investment. That's a good flip around. You can sell it for 400 quid. God blimey. It's a crazy world we're living in. Commando. Right, press fire to play. F2 for 2-player game. We'll play 2. As I said before, it's not here. Commando by Elite in 1989. Is it 84? The arcade cabinet's from Capcom anyway, I think. Right, see if I can get off level 1, because this version is pretty tricky. I get lowered in by a helicopter. Well, that certainly doesn't happen on the Spectrum version. Right, okay, good luck me. Can't hang around it. It's very hard to see what's firing at you as well. Spectrum, it was like black dots on a yellow screen. This one, yeah, very, very tricky. Right, okay. Right, if you hold the fire button down, you can do hand grenades. Oh, look at this. It's unforgiving, this version. I do have a cheap version, I think, but just keep moving. Like S Club 7 said, stop moving. Right, okay, that's before. There's those 3. Yeah, they're a bit impossible to shoot those. They've taken a hostage away. Thank you. Oh, see, that motorbike man's a bit hard to kill as well. Right, keep weaving. Keep weaving. I'm going to try and do my... I'm going to try and do my little trick that I do at the end of the level on the Spectrum, where I go to one side. Right, right, this isn't going too bad. Don't say those sort of things, that's when you die. Right, okay, now. No, this is going wrong. Bomb up there. Oh God. No, you can't do the little trick. Come on. Not many of them left. Oh, I got hit. I was doing quite well then. Oh. See, I was trying to do my... There's too many soldiers around the outside stopping me doing my little trick. Yeah, see, on the Spectrum version, I'd stay one side. Bomb. Maybe you got to stop too many of them coming out. Come on, Nicky. You can do this. Can you do it? I'm not sure, you know. Oh, there's only... Oh, I'm sure he was near the end then. Get ready, player one. Don't come in on the side. Oh, look, they're coming on the side again like I told them not to. They should play this music on the Christmas Eve when the shops are going to close in about 5 minutes and you haven't done any of your shopping yet. Maybe I wait long enough, they'll just go off the screen anyway. No! Just die. Oh. This ain't going to work. This is going to end well. Surely. Come on, just one bloke. That's it. Must be. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. Broke area 1, rush to area 2, or second area where I'm bound to die completely because, you know, very difficult version this. This is a bit where someone says they completed it and it's easy. But anyway, that's the end of that motorbiker. Here I come, running through these bunkers. I'm just running through, don't shoot me. I'm just running through and making a mockery of your defences here. Well, this is going okay. Never say that. Never say it's going okay, especially in a live stream. Oh dear. Right, okay, right. I think you're talking about the Star Wars there. I think Boba Fett was quite a valuable figure to have, wasn't he? I think, or Boba Fett. I was calling him Bob. Bob Fett. Boba Fett. Oh, Mandalore. Right, now. This is going to be... I think this bit's going to be impossible with the guys coming on from the side. Yeah. And I'm dead. There is a cheap version of this as well. I think it's either Immunity or Infinite Lives. One of the two. Right, okay, right. See, very, 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 very tricky. Maybe you just need a little bit of practice. Maybe a little bit of practice. Practice makes perfect, or it just makes you insane or late for work. That's it. Can you imagine a live stream if I did Championship Manager 90, whatever it was? I'm sure there are walkthroughs. This isn't about, as I say in probably every video, these ain't about expert gameplay, dodgy gameplay, and nonsense chat. Is that going to blow up? That? Yeah, well, well, that's a partial victory. We both died. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Caravan. Throw me a lemon. Oh, come on. Did it. I'm doing my maximum concentration here, which, well, you know, maximum concentration after I've been to work. Am I doing well? How many of them are left? Oh, well, too many, and I got duffed. I think this might be the last live left. Maybe. But yeah, Spectrum version is a lot easier than this, but maybe it's because I grew up with the thing. We put in lots of hours to being good at games, didn't we, really, back in the day. Saber Wolf is a game I never really got the hang of either. Did you have a game that you particularly wanted to get a bit better at, but never really occurred? Let me know about that. I've got loads of lives, haven't I? Maybe this is a cheap version. I've died about 1 million times so far. The lives are in the bottom left there. Is that going down or is it not going down? We haven't got time to donate an infinite time to the project. No, they're not going down. This must be a cracked version. Well, let's just for the pure sake of the thing, We're going to overrun anyway. Let's have a quick go of Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. What do you think about that? I think we should do Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. I wasn't planning to do that, but it's such an epic game, and we're having such a good time, aren't we? Right, Lotus 2. What else would you be doing on a Sunday? This is a bit where I haven't got Lotus 2. Lotus 2 Snow Stage. These are all like save states here. Lotus Esprit, that's the first one. Maybe I've got it under the Turbo Lotus Esprit. I'm trying to offer things now that I don't have. Perhaps I haven't got it there. Let's have a look for that. I'm sure I must have streamed it before. Lotus 2. There we go. Let's try that. Let's see what comes up. Good. Ace. Is that on automatic gears? Can't tell. I think it is. This game's awesome, isn't it? This is an awesome game. I think we deserve it. So, if you've watched this far into the video, well done. This is a bonus one, unscheduled. It's Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge 2. One player. Hi Roy Sam243. Hi Nick, long time no see. Spent way too long trying to good at RWL. That is a very hard game to try and master. This game might have been the one I played the most. Starts off with the forest course. I haven't played this for a hell of a long time. When I was quite good at it, the furthest I sort of like tended to get was the marshland. Bomb, bomb, bomb. This is by Gremlin Graphics. Can't remember the year because I hadn't prepped this. I hadn't written it down. I just bunged this in.
Marks. Set. Go.
Right, okay, so time's ticking down on the top right there. We go through various checkpoints. It's not a race like Lotus 1 would be, and you don't lose... Oh, this is a terrible start. You don't lose as much time by crashing into the scenery, but you don't want to be doing that because you might run out of time overall. Right, good. This is an iconic race. This game probably influenced so many games afterwards. Thanks, M. Barrett. Welcome back to live streams. We did live stream Slicks earlier on. I know you weren't here, but I know you wanted to see Slicks. We did do that earlier on, if you want to watch that back. So thanks, M. Barrett. Really appreciated there. So yeah, we got the live streams back after a long time. And I think this testing, although there's been a few technical things that went on, overall I think it's been going okay. Good. And you know, what better can you have on a Sunday evening to live stream a bit of Lotus 2, one of the classic games there was. Thanks, M. Barrett, and thank you everyone there for watching and dropping by. Good. I think the longest stream we ever did, I think it was on New Year's one, it lasted about 3.5 hours. I don't know that this one's going to be as long as that. After this, we've only got one other game planned. It's on the PC, if I can remember where it is on my computer, and it's Manic Miner, so influenced, of course, by that original game there. Written by... why can't I remember his name? Matthew Smith. There we go. I haven't started off very well here. I've only got 10 seconds left. Checkpoint. Yeah, I say checkpoint in the game Super Pixel Grand Prix. I don't know if I mentioned that. Checkpoint. Yeah. Get ready. Oh. Yeah, available for more voiceover work. Should it become available? Right. Oh, you see, you hit those logs, you can do a jump. And I missed that one. Here we go. We're going to get one. Boof. Don't want to drive through the water because that will slow you down. Sorry to call you water. Right. 31 seconds. Can't remember how many stages there were. Lotus 3 brought back the racing and this as well. So you had a choice. You had a sort of like choice of the two. Yeah, I mean, if someone had to write down 10 iconic Commodore Amiga games, Lotus 2 will probably be in there, or at least the first one, or somewhere along the line. So different. I think you got different cars to race in this one as well. Oh, dearie me! Don't say you're going to go out. Don't go out on the forest stage, Nick. That'd be very newbie-ish. Sometimes you've like almost run out of time, or you have run out of time, and inertia, the car gradually slowing down will take you over. And I do like that, rather than the game just ending saying out of time. I'm not doing very well at getting around these cars. I'm losing too much time. I don't think I'm going to get off the forest stage this time, you know. I really don't. Wasting too much... See, look, I'm wasting too much time there. Oh, look at that, and that hasn't helped either. My favourite stage on Lotus 2 is the rain stage. It's good thunder and lightning effects, and you can get, oh dear, you can get over, oh I've done it, oh no, checkpoint. You can get extra turbos by going over these red wheels. It looks like blobs of jelly on there. Say turbo. Oh dear, this must be the last stage. There is a cheat for this, I can't remember. Some sort of special name you type in. Oh, come on, come on. What we got? 28 seconds or 28, whatever donations of time there are. Need to get past this bloke. Good. Can't really afford to crash into anyone else. Oh, it's 19 seconds, 17 seconds, 15 seconds. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I should have hit those logs. 6 seconds. I'm not even going to do first stage. Oh! Yeah, easy. I had loads of time left. I had 0 seconds left, but I had a bit of inertia. Anyway, Chase HQ and Outrun were great games. Outrun on the Commodore Amiga weren't particularly good, but I love it on the Mega Drive. Yeah, catch up with Slicks and Barrett, good stuff. Championship Manager 93, thanks Gumdio for letting me know about that, but I could never live stream that. That would go on for absolutely ages. Twilight. The twilight of the, yeah, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bomb. It takes a little time to load, but not a great deal. So,
Marks. Set.
Go on, Marks. Everyone called Mark, get set, go. Right, now we're in the more conventional Lotus Esprit. I think the last one was the Lotus of Land, maybe. This one's quite twisty. It's at night. This and the fog stage. You can't see a great deal in front of you, but you can pick up some great speed if you can do. I don't know how far I'm going to get on this one. Maybe. It might be past your bedtime. I don't know what time you go to bed. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I should have eaten something. That's what I should have done. I work in a supermarket. Why haven't I brought any food? Wally. Right. It's like being at a zoo and not bringing home any of the animals. It's that sort of level. You should have brought some home. Right, now. This takes a bit of concentrating, this night stage. Lotus 1. If you've played that, as I say, into racing, as soon as you crashed, you lost so much speed. Against 19 other race drivers. It's great fun, split screen in 2-player, that one. Right, come on. What I never did, which I always wanted to do, apparently you could connect 2 Commodore Amigas together on this one, and race. 4 of you could race at the same time. I don't think many people did that, but those people that did must have had a great fun. Imagine this as a party game with 4 of you zipping around, all crashing into each other and trying to cut each other up. And I think, I think only one of you needed to qualify, and you went on to the next sort of like stage. I like the Doppler effect, or the sound change effect, as you go under the bridges. These across there can carry a lot of speed around here. The Lotus Esprit also turned out in the supercars on Test Drive 2. We reviewed Test Drive 2 recently, the Duel, on the Commodore 64. I'm not sure that had a Supercars disc though, but it certainly had some of the scenery discs there, which you could try and catch up with, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I might do. I do like Test. It's a bit of a guilty passion for me, Test Drive 2. I do like racing games in general, and I played that one a lot. Frame rate isn't brilliant on the Amiga or the Commodore 64, in fact, but they did the best they could. Great versions on other systems as well, but it's a different sort of like feel. And when you do nostalgia, you really want to recreate the feeling you had back in the day as a kid. Yeah, but this is moving super duper ooper fast. Revolutionary back in the day. There was some competition from a game called Jaguar XJ220. Some people thought that was better, but I was a Lotus fan. I always thought Lotus was better than that one, but they attempted the same sort of like thing, and Jaguar XJ220 was definitely influenced by this. They wanted to cash in on the success that Gremlin had. Who did Jaguar XJ220? Oops, that's cost me some time. Avalane. I think there's a cheat on it. Well, not a cheat. There's I think you can get some sort of Space Invaders game, can't you, or something, or some sort of different game. So that's getting a bit twisty now. I don't like those cars kissing me all over the place. Someone told me once that doing live streams, because people keep clicking in and out, as an adverse effect on your channel on streams. And I I hadn't streamed for about 7 months, and I didn't really notice an adverse effect either way, so I don't think it makes too much difference. Whether you've got a channel with 1 million people, maybe it makes a difference then, but a channel my size, it don't seem to have any adverse effect whatsoever. In fact, doing the streams actually helps. It creates a community spirit. You might get a few more subscribers here and there, but there we go. Oh dear, we run out of time. 3 seconds. Oh, what? There, inertia. Oh, got it. See, inertia took us over the line. So on both stages, I've completely run out of time. Completely and utterly run out of time. And I managed to get back in the base. Across this place. Oh, it's getting very mysterious. I can see why they... it's got the passwords here, P-Soup. I can see why they put this stage after the night stage, because it's a lack of visibility again. Sometimes I get stuck on this one. See if I get stuck on this one. We're back in the Lotus of Land.
Set. Go.
It's quite narrow, this track. A lot of the cars you're up against are green. Again, yeah. See, there's a bit of oil on the track later on as well. Thank you. Sorry, I was reading Ralph's comment there in the thingy section. I went off the road, but yeah, okay. Thank you. The CD version. Yes, thank you. I'll make a mental note of that. Thank you very much. Thank you for creating activity, everyone, in the chat box or even the comment section afterwards below, after this gets archived. It gets archived shortly afterwards, so it's there forever until YouTube blow up. Yes. I don't know what's going on with Twitter at the moment. I don't know if you use that or not. Since Elon Musk took over, a lot of odd stuff's happening there. I think that the security's not so good because he's taken away two-party authentication when you sign in, but you can use an app separately there. But I like it to be all in-house. I don't like to use an additional app. But anyway, there. I think he's trying to save money because if you buy something for 44 billion, you obviously need to trim it to make it into a growing concern. But I think it's the cost of the SMS messages. I think. But anyway, people went a bit potty on that. 44 billion for that. I mean, if everyone left Twitter, it'd be worth nothing. It's not worth 44 billion, is it? It might be worth, it might be worth 5 billion. That's still a lot of money, but 44 billion, you could have a good night out for that. Anyway, imagine that. You won 44 billion in the lottery. You bought Twitter. That'd be absolutely stupidity. Imagine if you went home to your wife, if you got a wife, said, "What have you done with that 44 billion we won the lottery?" "Well, I bought Twitter." "You've done what?" I bought Twitter." Oh. That wouldn't have been very good. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's the most expensive thing bought ever, isn't it? I think you could probably buy a country for less than that. Right, here we go. I don't know what 44 billion looks like if you put it on the floor and loose change. If you had it in your pockets, it would definitely make your trousers fall down. And that's all you can say about that. Yeah. He's not the richest man in the world, is he, Elon Musk? But I don't think it's going to make a big difference to him because they did it based on stock value of Tesla, which has crashed a little bit with what's been going on. I suppose cost of energy prices or what have you. But I'm talking all gumph as I try and go through the fog. Get out of the way. I don't think. Well, I thought this last time. I don't think I'm making enough progress here. Oops! Oh, now I'm jumping over bushes. That's what used to happen in the Dukes of Hazzard. Remember the Dukes of Hazzard? They bump into a bush and they do a massive jump. I think a convenient ramp was put the other side. And Knight Rider as well did that sort of like a trick. 3, 2, 1, checkpoint. Yeah, okay, I'm just getting a sex to spare. So you know, I'm running. I was lucky to qualify from the forest section, which is generally the easiest section. I was lucky to do the night stage. I think we're going to come up a croppance, that's not a word, or a phrase even, in the fog stage. But, you know, this is a bonus one. Didn't intend to come here, but here we are. Lotus 3 had a system called Rex. Don't know what that stood for. You can design your own tracks to a degree. Quite said out of time then. Right, this last stage, if it is the last stage, needs to be incredible. And it's not incredible. It's off the track. It's off the thingamajig. Ooh, keep on running. Keep on zipping along. I think I'm going to run out before the finishing line. That's about maybe a couple of meters too short here. And then we'll do Manic Miner on the PC to take us out onto say sayonara and welcome. Oh look, I've finished them. Oh look, there it is. Oh no, that's the checkpoint there. So we still had the checkpoint and another another stage to do, so we didn't get a great deal in that, did we? Jaguar totally ripped off the fog code, did it? Yeah, probably. It probably did. Right. Okay. Roland Rose, love your daily good vibe posts on Twitter. Well, I try my best. So what it's all about. I work mainly on the checkout of the supermarket. It's a bit of a come down for what I was doing before, but I've got less stress, and I can try and shed the love. If you come through my checkout of the supermarket, it's a bit like a live stream without playing the game. I try and involve people. But anyway. Bomb. Right, okay, so let's take that out. Now we've got another tricky bit on the stream where I try and see if I can get Manic Miner to load on a PC and capture it in a window at the same time. Yes, bomb. I might have to turn the sound down a little bit as well on this one. Let's try and find it. Good luck me. Manic Miner, where are you? Ba-da-bub. Right, let me know if it comes up. Can you see it? Let me know if it's too loud as well. Right, Manic Miner. There's Jet Set Willy. There's Jet Set Willy as well by the same people. This is by Andy Noble in 2001. You can change the speed on it by doing Control 1 to 6, and I will probably slow it down. Boo 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 boo. La 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 la. Manic Miner, covered by so many. It's probably the most homebrewed and modded game ever on the ZX Spectrum, at least. But it's yeah, that's going a bit too quick, I think. Oh, it might be going the same. Control and 6, that's okay, and that's a bit too slow. Control and 5, that'll do us. There we go. So it's not exactly the same as the Spectrum version. It's giving you a bit of extra colour. Let's just see how far I can get. So Andy Noble did a few good Spectrum versions there. Right, it's over the little robot. Good. Sounds okay too, I think. Not too bad. Oh, thanks, Mel the Bell. So we've got a good balance in it. It was a bit. PC is always the trickiest one because no two PC games seem to have the same sound volume. It seems, especially on these ones. I reviewed a few games by Roz Homebrew on the PC. Ross Bossy on Twitter was doing Super Pixel Grand Prix. That'll be released quite soon on Steam. Quite exciting times to be a voice in an actual game. Follow him on Twitter. I do retweet a lot of his stuff. And if it's successful on Steam, that Formula 1 style arcade game will be coming out on consoles as well. So imagine that. I never thought I'd have a voice in a console game, but it's still early days if that bit actually happens, so we'll see. Do. I sort of like, if you remember how to do the ZX Spectrum version, you'll remember how to do this version. I always thought these were like tennis rackets above there, but they might be hams. It's like the cold store after all. Oh, I wonder if I can do this on this version, just fall down into the box. I can. Now, Menagerie. A little bit tricky to get the timing across the top, but if you... I can't quite remember the time. It's probably going to happen to you automatically. As you might be able to tell, a lot of this game, because I played it so much as a kid, is automatic. On a good day, I can get to like the bank, but then it sort of all falls down. I've never completed the game. With save states, I could probably put a video up completing the whole game. Would you like that? It'd probably take me a while, but save states, I'm quite confident I complete the whole game by looking at walkthroughs as well. Biff, so that's 3 of them done. Now, the uranium workings, this is all about trying to remember what ledges to jump on at the right time. I think I know how to do this one as well. A game also come out on the Game Boy Advance. They gave you a few extra levels here and there too. But it's good to see Miner Willy in full colour regalia. Right, yeah, I think this might be the game I played the most as a kid, and it might be showing through. The timing seemed to be roughly the same on this one. Right, so collect all the items, get into the flashing box before the air runs out across the bottom. Now, what I consider the first of the tricky stages, Eugene's Lair, stage 5 of the Spectrum. The trickiest one is jumping across here to get the timing. Might be then, I think I've got that wrong. Well, actually, I might get away with it. Yeah, that's okay, it's perfect. When you've got the last item on this stage, as you might well know if you're familiar with the game, Eugene will come down and try and cover the box. Oops, I got too close to that one. He'll try and cover the box you can't actually physically get into it. But the places these bushes are put are quite demonic sometimes, quite evil. Yeah, that's okay. That seems to got the hang of that. I made a silly error before, but you know, it's if you go any distance forward with this bush there. There we go. That's better. Have to be more precise on it. Oh, very cavalier. This is always a dangerous jump in the actual other version. Yeah, if you sort of like miss it. Now, on this last item, probably said this a million times on other ones, you need to get Eugene on the highest elevation, because if he rests on that box, you can't do it. That's it. So he's coming down, and I'm there. Good. Right, processing plant influenced by Pac-Man. Music is a little bit weedy, but I let it off. It could give it a bit more oomph being a PC version. But Andy Noel did Jet Set Willy as well, and that's got a lot of cool options on it. Really influenced so many games. It was the ultimate platformer, wasn't it, Manic Miner? The ultimate one. It wasn't my ultimate, but it was the ultimate game. Yeah. Sometimes that's a ghost on some versions above me. That instead of a magenta bush. I won't say if you've got a magenta bush, comment below. I won't say that. It's not that kind of a channel. Anyway, I thought it though. This is PC. Manic Miner to finish. Yeah, I think if you want to download this, I think it might be available from a site called Retrospect. So if you put Retrospect Manic Miner in, this will come up. And incidentally, back in the day, well, a few years ago, I downloaded Attic Attack from there as well. Also, I think a few other ones there. Yeah, ZX Game Music. Yeah, for the love of God, do not play the Amiga version. I have reviewed the Amiga version. It's not up to much, is it? They don't do. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Jet Set Willy. I think I might have reviewed the Spectrum version the Amiga version as well. But yeah, they're obviously not super cool. It's best to stay with the original type stuff in it. Oops, I got an extra life and then lost it as it was doing the special effect. Miner meets the Kong Beast, or Willy meets the Kong Beast. There's an option here. Oops, I've turned into a nincompoop. You only get 3 lives on this one rather than the maximum. I just wasted 2 doing stupid stuff. Right, okay. Got a bit of a problem now with just no lives left. One error, one silly error, and it's Doomsville. I need to open the wall on the other side there to get to that side of the screen. And do it by flicking this switch here. If you bump into the beast here, you die. So 1 banana left. Right, I need to drop into the box here. And then when the thing's gone across, like it's going across now, you can get the other one. If you have enough time, you can try and hit the switch the other side, but being as I've only got 1 life left, I won't try that. Right, okay, we've got plenty of air left. Air's going down because we're in a cavern. Right, drop down there and we've done it. Right, I think it's the Wacky Amoebatrons. Now this one, you could be lured into a false sense of security that it's easier than it looks. You can't be too cavalier on it, but all you've got to do is collect 1 key up the top there and you're done. The tricky bit is that green conveyor belt. And the timing with this as well. I think that's a cannon going across. I'm not absolutely sure. Right, so that thing's moving slow enough. Let's go around there. I could have, yeah. Don't want to go too slow, of course, because you could run out of air. So we're on the upper section. Now the trickiest bit of the level, in fact, trying to get past this green thing on the jump. Don't bump into that rolling green thing. This might be it. There we go. That's the timing. There's another Amoebatron. There's another level called Wacky Amoebatron's Revenge that comes up a bit later on in the piece. Right, this is the other tricky bit where it can go wrong. And I've like fluked that. Box is flashing. Air's now in the red, but we should have got across Wacky Amoebatron. So it's always a good go when you get past Wacky Amoebatrons. Endorian Forest, tricky bit on the far side to try and get. Right. They're supposed to be Ewoks, I think. Right. Good to see you back. Thanks, Elfboy. Member for 31 months. Thank you, man. If you want to be a member, you get to send a message, I think, in in a live stream. I think it's a limited amount of live streams in a week or a month or something like that. Click the join button below. Not compulsory by any means, but does help me a great deal. So thank you to Elf Boy and other people that have helped me in that degree. Thank you. Boom, and it's come up in the top in the thingamajiggy-jigs. Right, leave some of those. Right, now this is the tricky one. I've got to get that ball on the downswing. The bit above me I would die, and I don't want to land on that blue thing. So this is quite evil here as well. Right, here we go. Get it on the downswing. I've got it. That was good. Right, now, should be plain sailing here. If I follow this magenta Ewok person with his hair up in a bun, and we've got past the Endorian Forest. Ace, right. Now, this is the bit where I normally die. I won't lie. Oh! I know, I'm not being insane in the membrane. I'm just trying to get the timing. Come on, phone, get out of the way. Yeah, it's always a bit touch and go wherever I get past this stage. It's the last two items I have a bit of trouble with. This is what telephones look like before mobile phones take over. It'll be the attack of the mutant iPhones now, I'd have thought. Right, I've got to do another up jump like we did in the Endorian Forest. Whoa! Ooh! Now, this is when I could come across. Come on! Right, okay. Once. Two. Oh, and I got absolutely got jam placed flattened there. I don't think there's anything else. We've come to all the games, and I chucked in Lotus as well. What should we do? Should we do one last one? I think we're there. Let's have a bit of a chatteroo. There we go. So there we go. So we did about 3 hours, didn't we? About 3 hours streaming. So I hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was quite successful. There, 3 hours certainly went quite quick for me. We started at 7, we finished at 10:10. We looked at, what was that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. That's not bad at all, is it really? So yeah, thank you for everyone that commented. Thank you for your support. 3 hours. In the end, it wasn't the longest live stream we've ever done. It was about half an hour short. But I'll see. I can't guarantee it. I'll see if I can do a Commodore 64 one tomorrow. But that is in the balance. But either way, we're definitely back, aren't we? So we're stress busting. We're on to another week next week. Members will know what videos are going up in the next week, what games we'll be looking at. So I hope you enjoyed that, whether you watch it for a bit or a lot of it. And until next time, take great care of yourself. I've got to remember what buttons to press here. So take great care of yourself. Don't let people get you down. Don't let the situation get you down. We've got good community spirit here. So until next time, you know what I'm going to say already. I say this at the end of all my videos, don't I? So next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. Thank you, everyone. That was really good. I'm glad you turned up there. Thank you. Bye, folks. Really good. Have a good evening. I'm back. Thank you, Easy DJ. I just had to come back to say thank you for that late one. So thank you very much, Easy DJ. Definitely goodbye now. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.